Welcome to the Kruse Control Network, and it's Thursday night and time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Thursday. That's right, it's Thirsty Thursday, guys. It's April 9th, 2026. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I'm your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. Happy to see you. Sorry this week's been a little crazy, a little wild, a little ups and downs, lefts, rights, square roots, all that in those way of the life. But guys, we're here. We're here on Thursday night. Excited to be back here. We're up with that, of course. Massive Punisher trailer just dropped today. Also be talking about The Boys coming out, guys. Some Dexter news, a lot going on. Happy to have you guys back here on a Thursday. And of course, guys, quickly off the top. What's up, Queen? How you doing out there? Good to see you there, Angel, guys. The very first thing we'll talk about is Dexter, guys. Dexter Resurrection is coming back, of course. And with that as well, we also have Brian Cox coming in to be the lead villain for this brand new season. That's right, guys. Yes. Guys, I love Brian Cox. He's a great villain. He's a great bad guy. He's got that bad guy face or that bad guy energy. Got that bad guy. He's a bad guy, dude, kind of feel. You know, but also, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, but him as the Ripper, now they talked about this last season, of course, Resurrection, was that the Ripper was out there and nobody knew who he was, and Peter Dinklage's character kept talking about him, and he's been eluding the law for so long, but now we have found out that Brian Cox is that Ripper. So guys, coming very soon over there. They're start shooting very soon too as well. What's the Dexter Morgan, the Bay Harbor Butcher, if you would, there, Uncle Gilbert. If you guys watched that before, of course, over on Showtime's done great. Came back again for the Resurrection, and Michael C. Hall is coming back for another season of this too. And also, of course, Uma Thurman is coming back for it as well. She was in the last season. She had kind of ride off into the distance. We thought she wasn't going to come back, but she will come back too, guys. So let's find out. I'm excited. I love Dexter, guys. We did the whole Dexter spinoff here at Kruse Control before, so I'm always intrigued to see what happens. So good night, guys. Have you guys back. Happy Thursday. Thanks for being with us on Thursday. It's going to be a fun Thursday. We got a lot to talk about, guys. But Dexter's coming back with, of course, Brian Cox. Happy to have you guys all back here. Of course, you know he's here, the Thirsty Daddy himself, Mr. GR Wires. What's up, GR? How you doing, GR?
Good. It's better known as shit day around here. Sure happy it's Thursday.
There we go. GR's got something for every day, doesn't he, guys? Happy to have you back, GR. How's your week been?
Not so great, as you know. I went to the gym, and because I don't have a sternum, I was doing reverse curls on my legs. And when I went to get up, I cracked 2 ribs.
Oh, GR. I know. We were talking about this earlier today. I'm like, GR, you got to be careful, man. You think you're Hercules or something. Thurcules. You're not Thirstyles, GR.
Well, and I'm not 19 anymore either.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, I do hope that can heal fast. I mean, you went through a lot of scans, and they're looking at you a lot, so heal up there, man.
They took enough damn pictures of my chest. You'd have thought I was a Hollywood starlet.
Well, you are, GR. That's why. They wanted to get up close and personal.
Yeah, right.
That's going to be out on TMZ tomorrow, GR. Don't worry. It's coming out very soon. I actually helped leak it, too. GR, what do you think about Dexter coming back with Brian Cox?
I think we ought to do something with the son.
Yeah, I think the son will be back again. You know, the guy playing the son these days. I think he's getting better. He's better this next season. The first season, I thought he was just.
He's never gonna match you, Brian. I'm sorry.
Well, thanks, GR. Maybe we age him up to be 40. Then we'll actually get it right. Then we can do it again, GR. Make him 40 years old. He'll be ready to rock and roll. It's television. We can do anything. Yeah. But Brian Cox is a great villain. He was great on Succession. He was great in the original X-Men movies. He was in the second X-Men movie. He was great, you know. So he's great theatrical actor.
I love him because he plays such a good asshole.
He really does. Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see what he does here on Dexter. And Uma Thurman coming back, that's always a good thing, too. She's great.
I love Uma. Ugh.
All right, Calm yourself down, GR. Take a drink of that haterade. Calm yourself down. Good to have you back, GR.
Good to be here.
Good to have you, Queen. GR has gone through quite a treacherous week himself, but we're happy to have him here, guys. Happy to have Thirsty Daddy here. Also happy to have him back, guys. It is not a day. That's a Wednesday. It's not in the middle of the week, but it's semi-close to the middle of the week. It ends with a Y. Welcome back, Mr. Sean Sutherland, our comic book king.
16 times. I'm so out of my depth here. I don't know what to do with a Thursday. The fact that you called it Thirsty Thursday, like, just really threw me for a loop of how old I am now. Like, I haven't celebrated a Thirsty Thursday in probably close to a decade. Like, what the hell's wrong with me? What is
That was a
going
whole
on?
thing. It was a whole thing in college,
one
wasn't
day
it?
shift. I've lost my mind.
Harper's
it's all good.
$1.50 pints.
I'm not even. Oh my God, $1.50 pints. Oh Lord.
You'll never get a $1.50 pint ever again. Never gonna happen.
No, gas is $4 over here. Beer's going up too. Come on.
Yeah, beer is always expensive, man. You know what's not? You know what's actually? You know what's funny? It's like I go back to Michigan, and the booze is really expensive. California, we keep that cheap, guys. We keep that cheap in California. Everything else is expensive, but the booze.
It's called priority. It's called priorities.
Brian, don't believe in that booze is cheap, guys. That's a lie.
Well, you know, Michigan has this like state minimum, so like a fifth of Jack Daniels is like $29.99. You can get a fifth of Jack for $14.99 here in California. I'm just saying.
Wow. That's not
Sean,
fair.
welcome back, man. Happy Thursday.
Hey, happy Thursday. This is going to be the last time you guys see my mug for 2 weeks, so you enjoy this and you act appropriate in the chat accordingly. Ladder's still here. Ladder's not going anywhere. But yeah, I'll be down under for the next couple weeks.
Are you taking it on the trip with you?
No, God, no. You think I can get a ladder through TSA in this kind of environment? Forget it.
It's not going to happen.
Can't do
They
it.
might think you're the Ripper over on Dexter if you're bringing that with you, man. So what do you think about Brian Cox being a villain?
I just feel like this is going to hurt his McDonald's life or his whole gig with McDonald's, right? If he's going to be a killer, he's going to be whatever. They're not going to let him go ba 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 ba. They're not going to let him do that anymore.
I'm loving dismembering these bodies.
Yeah, yeah. If he uses the same voice as he does for the McDonald's commercials, they're not going to be happy with that. I don't know him to have a lot of voices, Brian Cox.
Is that really him? Is that really him?
Yeah.
I had no idea that was him.
You tell me it's not him? It's definitely him.
What? No, is that him?
It's definitely Brian Cox doing the McDonald's commercials. What are you talking about?
Really?
Gotta be. Don't go to Jamie for this one.
Brian Cox.
It's him.
It is him.
That is it. You're right. That's him.
They gave him millions of dollars.
I'm not lying to you.
Oh man. Well, he's been a villain a lot though too. So they knew what they were getting themselves into.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But I just remember when he started. All I think about when I hear Brian Cox, I think about ba. That's it. I don't even think of his HBO show anymore. What was that?
Succession.
I don't even think of Succession. I just think about him and the Big Arch. That's it. That's all Brian Cox means to me anymore.
Well,
As long as they sell hammers, they don't care what he sounds like or what he does.
Way to pull out his X-Men role too. That's a career high for him. William Stryker, watch out.
Stryker, man, that was pretty big,
Brian
right?
Cox in that movie. Waste of Brian
I
Cox.
mean, that movie was okay, X2, but I mean, it could have been better, right? Could have been better. I don't know. Better than X3.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. X3 was kind of like, it was something. But I don't know. I think it's good. I think he's a good villain. Good villain for Dexter to put on a table, and he'll probably be strapped to the table at the end of the season. So
There you go.
yeah,
Love to see
continuing
that.
forward. We're probably gonna see that. Welcome back, Sean. Happy to have you, man. Any good comics coming out today or yesterday?
Don't know. Didn't go. I'll go tomorrow and get them. I'm a little focused on some travel, so sorry. What did I read recently that I really enjoyed, though? Oh, here we go. Okay. Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe one last time. It's a 5-issue miniseries. Deals with him going around the multiverse, killing the worst of the worst when it comes to alternate heroes. You got Cap Wolf in there. You got Frankencastle. Bunch of little Easter eggs for old Sean and his what if obsessed brain. So I enjoyed it. Go read that. That's
Heck
it.
yeah. Everybody check that out. Good to see you back, Sean. I'm
Someone
excited
else
to have you
is
back.
here, right?
Somebody else is here. We got one more person here. Yeah, we do. One more person here, guys. Welcome back one more time. Of course, it is going to be that Thursday episode. I think the first time he's been on a Thursday episode. We've only had like one Thursday episode before. That's not true. Back in the day, we used to do like 5 episodes a week. We used to have a lot of Thursday episodes. That was a long time ago. Queen remembers. Back in a long, long time. Maybe it'll come back someday once we're like making all the money or something like that. When Mike starts paying me, then we'll start doing that. Welcome back, Mr. Mike Casey.
Hey, Brian. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, Mike. How you doing?
There does exist cheap booze in some places in the world. Here in Portugal, next to Royal Chicken, my fried chicken go-to place, is a place called the Crazy Dolphin. And they have a sign up for their happy hour. Beers start at 50 cents from 5 to 6 p.m.
50 cents?
Mm-hmm.
And you've probably gone there a few times.
It's like water here. No, I'm doing a dry 2026, man. So,
oh really?
I find the cheap beer place as soon as I decide to lay off. I'll have to see if they have any of the. I like the NA beers though.
That's good though. It's good for you, man. It's good to take a little break, a little breather from that.
It's good. It's good. Yeah, Sean. There's no in and out in the LAX airport. There's one like right next to it, but there's no way you're getting out and back past ice. Yeah. It's not going to happen, unfortunately.
BWI got a great Arby's, so I go to Arby's. That's my pre-flight meal whenever I leave BWI.
That seems dangerous, man. That seems dangerous.
It is dangerous, and I'll tell you what. 18 hours in a plane, those meats are going to reconstitute themselves in my colon.
You're going to have some issues. I don't think the people sitting next to you are going to love you at all either.
Right.
Arby's gets a bad rap, kind of like Taco Bell. I mean, Taco Bell isn't really technically food, but people always go on about the digestive issues. I don't know if that's a real thing, but Arby's too. Arby's is good on occasion.
We don't really have many Arby's out here anymore. But there's like no Arby's.
I was going to give GR a hard time about being like, oh, it's a shit Thursday, and I was going to start my whole routine doing that, and then he's like, oh yeah, I cracked 2 ribs, and it's like, okay, maybe I can cut the guy some slack.
Yeah. And don't make me laugh, please. It hurts.
That's not something I have to worry about, GR.
Mike, what do you think about this Michael C. Hall thing with, of course, bringing Brian Cox over to the new Dexter season? I think it's going to be pretty good. You think Brian Cox will be a good villain? What's up, Sean?
Gravitas, man. Who's the guy from Third Rock from the Sun? John
Lithgow?
John Lithgow, yeah. So they brought him into in season 4 of the original Dexter series, and he brought a gravitas to the role that I think was really appreciated. So I think that they have a little bit of a track record of bringing in these little bit more high-profile actors and them doing a good job and making some good TV. I have to imagine that for somebody who's done so much stage work. I'm not sure if Brian Cox can actually act. He's great to watch on the screen, though. I love him. He had a great cameo in Adaptation, one of my favorite movies of all time.
You don't know if he can actually act. Did you actually say that? He's a great actor.
Yeah, he's the same guy every time, though.
I'm
curious about his range.
He's better than being Will Ferrell being the same guy every time. Let me tell you that. When it comes down to a certain
much.
I love Will Ferrell too, but I'm a different animal. But being a surly, grumpy, murderous madman, I think he's got that.
I do think, Brian, you're an actor. Like, don't you love getting thrown a meaty, crazy role like you're a serial killer being hunted by another serial killer? Like, that's so much better than being cast as I loved him in Succession. He was incredible in Succession. But it's not, in some ways, it's not as meaty of a role as this is.
This is a really meaty role. He's going to be of course, been hiding for years too. So the police never caught him. They got this, of course, this detective that's been trying to hunt him for a decade. So I'm guessing that Dexter's maybe going to try to help out. I feel like Dexter's going to start working for the New York Police Department too and start doing his Dexter stuff again. I feel like this new season might be really good. There was one scene last season, Mike, where he was doing blood splatter analysis. And I was like, oh yeah, get back into it, man. Come on, get back into it. Thursday show, guys. Good to have you guys here. Yeah.
That's that picture that I gave to GR of him with the shotgun. That's an actual promo for this season, and it's unusual for Dexter to see a bad guy with a gun. Usually, they have a lot more intimate serial killer methods.
Yeah. Well, he had like this big like a pitchfork type deal that he was working with. That's what he was killing his victims with.
You got to have a
So
signature weapon, right?
it was like a sickle, kind of. I guess like a
Like
sickle.
a tomahawk or a sickle or a set of
Awesome.
bolas.
Yeah, I think it was like a sickle type deal that he was
And a
using. But
hairspray, lighter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
there was, I mean,
I like that one, Sean. The lighter and the spray can.
You've never
Yeah.
seen that one before, I'm sure.
No, not at least about a week.
I just think like I'm just excited to see more. No, and everybody's like loving Dexter sometimes, but I do think this last season was very true what they did with the original series, and it felt like they were back on track. And I just think they're doing a lot of little things leading back to that. But eventually,
The
Dexter's got
universe-
to end with him in a gas
universe
chamber.
is expanded as hell now. What is this? The 4th series?
This is, well, they had a spin-off about him being a kid that got
Right.
canceled. This is the third
Original Sin, right?
adaptation. Original Sin. But they did New Blood, and that was like him coming back. And they did Resurrection, which is truly the second season of New Blood. Really, it's season 9 of Dexter. You know what I mean? So it's like it's continuous. They're just trying to be, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna probably change this new season, not to Resurrection season 2. They're probably gonna call it something else, like, you know, Dexter Reinventation or Reimagination or Dexter.
Reinventation.
Yeah, something fucking weird. That's not even true. Not even real. Why not? Dexter, I don't know, Rambunctious Dexter.
Got
Reinvented.
it. What about Dext her?
There you go.
Whoa.
It's about time, right?
Not a
Ladies,
lot of
you
female
can
serial
still
killers
do.
out there.
They
There's
could
gotta
they could
be.
start.
No, they're just
Well,
too good, Mike. They
They're not
haven't
getting
been caught
caught.
yet.
Good point.
You
La-
know how
last
precise
season-
women would be as serial killers? Forget it. Come on.
It could be. I mean, they're
going-
out
come
there.
on. They're
They're
out
out there.
man.
Yeah.
They're out there. Oh yeah.
But you know, they could go into this and make it like the books me, Devilishly Disaster Dexter or Devilishly Decisive Dexter. You know, they used to. Are
Pretty
the books
cheesy.
before?
This is book related too. Like, yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it's based off a book. Based off a book. You know.
Hi, Chad.
By Jeff Lindsay. What's up, Chad? Good to see you guys.
We love you. Thanks for joining us. It's good to see you guys.
You guys are over there. And also, I didn't hear about Metal Gear Solid movie yet, but I know there's rumors a while ago for that. I know Sean was asking
Hideo
in the chat.
Hideo Kojima can do no
Oh,
wrong,
Sean.
man. He's a genius.
Other Sean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, let Hideo Kojima do whatever the hell he wants. He creates beautiful art.
Weird
Some
guy.
games we'll never understand. Mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid Snake. Solid Snake, guys. All right, guys. Well, Dexter's coming back. Good to have you guys back. Dexter's coming back. Brian
Solid
Cox.
Snake? That's the most pornographic name for a character. You can't name your character Solid Snake.
Well,
All right.
it happened,
Big
Mike.
Boss. How about that? Is that better?
Why not?
I guess Leonardo DiCaprio was called Boner in Growing Pains. There's precedent. That's all I'm saying.
Different time, different channel. Good to have you guys back. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. We got a lot to talk about. Doesn't matter if it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or a Thursday. So there's one thing going down on Kruse Control. That is a lot of breaking news. All right, everybody. The very first thing I want to talk about is the WGA. The WGA got a deal with the AMPTP. That's right. This is a big time, guys. Of course, all the contract negotiations are going down. SAG-AFTRA had started. They did not get a deal. They went to the back of the line. WGA came in, started negotiating with AMPTP to try to find out they can get a deal. And they actually, of course, extended their deal. These are usually 3-year deal contracts for, of course, from the studios and all the different, of course, groups. But WGA is giving them a 4-year deal, guys. So I'm like extending it 1 year longer. They wanted a 5-year deal. I think it's a slippery slope. I think the 3-year deal was made because technology, things change fast. You want to help your people get, of course, a little bit more money, take care of those guilds. I think a 4-year deal, it might be, maybe it sounds like a good thing, but the big deal that came down on paper was they said they're going to input a lot more money into their health and pension plan, which is everybody's been struggling with, guys. They're putting in $321 million into the WGA pension plan, helping again their retirement. Yes, Mike, and their health benefits over the course of 4 years. They'll put that much money into it, which has been a big deal. But here's my only issue, though, too. Of course, minimum wages are going up. They're also going to add, of course, 75% more onto that base residual for all the actual streaming services. That's like they call it like a bonus success type residual for streaming bonuses. And that's if like 25% of the actual memberships of that, of course, streaming service watches that show, they get this bonus. So they're upping it by 75%. That's the best part of this deal right here. Of course, I think that the health and pension is great, but my worry is there's nothing really about like Are we having more jobs? Because everybody's been struggling getting these writing jobs. So there's no more writing jobs, but you're putting more into the benefits, but they can't get the benefits because there's no jobs. There's a problem here. And that's what I worry about too. Helping get those numbers up so those writers keep those jobs. But of course, also, they put in the contract about training AI, and they're not going to pay them to train AI, but why are you having the writers train AI? So that's also a weird thing. We'll see.
You
This
know
is the
why,
membership.
Brian. You
I know
they're
why.
having the writers charge AI.
Because
I
they-
have your attention. Let me ask you: Are the writers actually going to see any of this money? It's easy to pump out big numbers. I hear 321 million. I'm like, wow, that could get some people paid. That could feed some writers some
Could be
in
great.
and out. But like, it's kind of a I'll believe it when I see it situation. Like, I don't know when you ever really hear good things that actually result from these talks.
I know,
Right?
I'd say-
they're so like fuzzy on the numbers, and they're only really like showing off. But like, you know, how transparent are they really going to be to kind of, you know, when someone comes calling to collect this kind of stuff?
Agreed. I'm skeptical.
Very
I'm skeptical too. And it has to go to the membership still to actually, of course, sign off on it. So the vote will be going out. We'll see what happens. But them getting a deal means hopefully, like GR and I were talking about earlier, hopefully that means that SAG-AFTRA will get a deal. The DGA will get a deal just like that. Because most of the DGA are producers already, so they never strike. You know what I mean? It's like me sitting down with myself and being like, so what do you want? You know what I mean? So, you know, that's pretty much it. It's like
You'll
sitting
have
down
to
with
ask
Peppy.
Brandon about this.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to Brandon about it on Saturday because we'll be back on Saturday. So we'll figure it out. But, man, we'll see, guys. I don't know. I hope that the SAG-AFTRA gets a deal very soon because they're going back in negotiations right now as well, April 27th. Because the WGA got their, of course, deal quicker than they thought they would. A little bit more time till, of course, AMPTP is sitting down with the DGA. So SAG-AFTRA is going to get back in there. They weren't supposed to get in there till like mid-June. And the contract ends June 30th. So they're going to have a little bit of time. So we'll see if they can actually get a deal right now. I hope they can. I hope they, of course, take care of everybody when it comes down to the AI. I hope it takes care of everything, of course, for advances in tech, but only time will tell. But hopefully it works out, guys. They're going back to the table, and the deal maybe will come, but I know the deal is going down for WB, and also, apparently there's a lot of money that's been actually confirmed right now when it comes to that WB deal. $24 billion of it, a big chunk of the Middle Eastern funding from Saudi Arabia,
Love
Qatar.
that picture, Brian.
This is Mike, actually. So, Middle Eastern
Good
funding
job,
coming.
Mike.
Yeah, this was yesterday, right? They put
Yeah,
this
this
up
just
yesterday.
They just put this up. Yep. So they confirmed right now that $24 billion will be from Saudi money. So of course, $10 billion from Saudi mummies. The Saudi mummies are going to be funding the WB, man. And I saw online people are saying like that Saudi Arabia is going to own DC now. So I mean, we'll see. This is also the whole thing about the Snyderverse coming back because Saudi Arabia loves the Snyderverse. So that's also the thing going throughout the universe right now. Only time will tell. But this was something that was kind of lingering as, is it true? Is it not true? Now we have confirmation. Now Paramount's still not saying it, but in the actual initial paperwork, it does say that $24 billion out of a $110 billion deal is coming from the Saudis. So we'll see what that means, guys, moving forward. But the people getting all the money right now are Super Mario Brothers, guys, because woo, that money is coming in from the Mario Brothers. They are, let's go. They're making all the money. They're making all the money, guys. Mario is like getting in. Number one. Yahoo! I'm telling you right now, so much money. They're almost at $500 million in like 1 week. I mean, guys, this is bringing in all the money. $222 million domestically. Also, 122,000. Also, 206,000 or 206 million. 206 million and 222 million overall coming together for $429 million, guys. They've already made $500 million at that point. Now, I'm guessing this will get to that billion. I think it will. It's already overpassing what they did with Mario 1. So, guys, you know you gotta be super excited about this over at, of course, Nintendo and Universal. And, of course, watch that numbers keep going up, guys. We'll see what's at after this weekend. I bet after this weekend, we're closer to like 600 million. And I bet by the next weekend, we're getting closer to that billion. I bet overall. But even they're talking about the next movie. And you already hear Charlie Day being like, it's time for Wario to come in. I want Wario. I want Waluigi. And he goes, I got the perfect casting for Wario. Danny DeVito. And I'm like, Danny DeVito? Yes, man, that makes more sense. They're friends. You know, they worked on It's Only Always Sunny in Philadelphia, too. It makes a lot of sense. DeVito weighed on it. He said, you never know what happens in the world. I'm up for a lot of things. I'm going to do a lot of things. So whatever's coming, I look at it, I see it, I evaluate it. So maybe Wario's coming, and then you can get, I don't know, who could be Waluigi. We got shop that around, guys. Maybe somebody like crazy, like Will Ferrell or something like that. I don't know. It could be kind of fun.
No, please not him.
We got Will Ferrell in the mind. Who would play Waluigi? Sean, who would play Waluigi? What do you think?
But like 20 years ago.
Oh boy,
That's good casting.
Yeah.
Waluigi. I could see.
Earlier.
I'm into it.
Pedro
Before
Pascal.
everything was problematic. Yeah.
Pedro Pascal.
Weird Al Waluigi? Weird Al Waluigi might work?
He would be down. He's good for projects like that.
I
Who's,
think-
who's the
yeah,
guy that plays Green Goblin?
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe,
Willem Dafoe would be
Waluigi.
great.
Why the hell not?
Oh, I'd be all about that too. You know, it's gonna be some big name because all those guys want to make that paycheck. You know, that's why we got like.
He'd win, apparently.
You put enough zeros in the check, and anybody will play it.
You know what? It's going to be Brian Cox. Give it to
Brian Cox. Hey, he's ready to work, guys. He's ready to get in there, make that money. Casting's very important, though. So I would love to see Danny DeVito as Wario. Kind of makes sense to me right now. I think he makes more sense than Chris Pratt. Angel, I did see pictures of live action. Yeah, Legend of Zelda. Yeah, those look pretty good.
Yet.
You haven't seen them,
I'm
Mike?
so worried. I don't want to hear Link talk. We've talked about this, Brian. Like,
Yeah.
You have to be able to put yourself in the hero protagonist role. It doesn't work.
Well, excuse me, princess.
That line's totally
Get out
getting
your,
in there.
Your
And
Panasonic
It's gonna be
3DO.
It's going to be, what, last year's chicken jockey. It's going to be next year's chicken jockey. That's what it's going to be.
Well,
agree.
excuse me, princess.
I I'd love to go out for bad. I can be Waluigi. I'd be, let's go. That'd be legit. Why not? Bad Mario would be fun too. I mean, it'd be awesome. If Chris Pratt can be Mario, Brian can be Wario. That's what I'm saying. You know?
Yeah.
Come on.
I was laughing over that. I really wish we had you guys link impressions clean so I could cut that audio and throw that in as a stinger.
I'll give it to you in the after show.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Back in that green room, Mike, you'll get it, okay, guys.
Okay.
But well, not like that. But guys, also casting's important, and casting is changing over on the Daniels' new sci-fi project because initially it was supposed to be Ryan Gosling. Now they're not really saying much about this project, but of course, Universal's top secret project, a big, of course, sci-fi action, big bombastic movie was supposed to be Ryan Gosling, but now it's not going to happen based off again change in the dates. So of course, came to production, was moving around a little bit. They're supposed to shoot here in Los Angeles, and of course they're getting those tax incentives as well, getting in there, making that money. But also, of course, because of that, Ryan couldn't work it out with his actual schedule. Apparently, he loved the script. There's no word on what it's going to be about besides the Daniels guys doing this too. So of course, they have this big production budget with, of course, Universal right now. So we'll see what actually comes in, but they're probably going to have no problem finding somebody. Yeah, people are like throwing their name in the hat. So I want to see what's going to be, guys. Daniels are great. I want to see what they move forward with. Plot details unknown. Only time will tell. But I got to tell you, too, I'm waiting for those plot deals for Spaceballs. Because Spaceballs is coming, guys. And Spaceballs officially has a release date of April 23rd, 2027. That's right, guys. We're still a year away. We're still away from Spaceballs. But, guys, it is coming. I'm waiting for that first trailer. I want to see it, guys. I want to see if this be as good as the original one. Is the Schwartz going to be strong with this one? I don't know. I hope so, guys. Spaceballs. But we do know that Star Wars is still moving forward because we got that Darth Maul series going over there. Disney Plus got picked up for another season as well. Season 2 moving forward. About, of course, the rise of Darth Maul over there, that Shadow Lord. And, of course, they actually picked it up like few days before they actually premiered on April 6th. We were going to tell this earlier, but of course, been off for a few days. But of course, they're moving forward with it now, guys. So if you're excited about this, been watching over on Disney Plus, get more of Darth Maul.
Is this a live action show, Brian?
Animated, yeah.
Animated, okay. That's why it hasn't been pumped at me
I wish.
every outlet into my ears and eyes and brain. Like every
I wish it was
Star Wars
live
property.
action.
It did kind of come out too that they wanted Darth Maul to be the big bad of the Rey Skywalker
sequel
thing
series,
recently, right? Somebody
Yeah,
fucked
I would-
that whole thing up. That'd been great.
Dude,
Especially
that'd be
how
so
it was
cool.
used in Solo. Come on.
He
You know,
got,
it should
he got
just get-
chopped in half, right? He got chopped in half at the end.
Yeah,
of the
he
first
did.
season. He would have
He was a
been,
robot
an
penis.
android.
He'd be fine.
That's what you want. You want a half robot, just like Darth Vader.
Well, I think that's
Most
what
of the bad guys are half robots. Come on.
they had him still alive in the Han Solo spinoff, guys. So he was in Solo, remember?
Well, that was a prequel, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So he was alive though. That was after. Wasn't that after he died? Because it took place when Han Solo was young.
No.
Get out the timeline.
I think it was after he was.
Too confusing.
Oh yeah, he was hiding out apparently, and he was still alive. So I mean, is that still canon?
It's the Disney problem apparently. Now Star Wars is turning into homework just like the Marvel universe.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
been homework. Holy, yeah.
I want some more Flash Gordon. Oh, the chest, some more Flash Gordon right there. Defend of the universe. Dun, 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 dun. But I will say this though, I think they could get like Ray Fiennes to play him. Maybe I would love to see Ray Fiennes. I mean, he was Voldemort already, but why can't he
That
be?
would be awesome.
He'd be a great Darth Maul. I'm just saying, he kind of looks like Darth Maul without the makeup already. So like, why not? Come on, get him in there.
Oh, that's
Fine
cool.
job. Give it back to him, man.
You could do that too. He did it. He did it in the Solo movie. That was him. So they could do it again. Bring him back. We'll see. We'll see if the second animated series does as well as, of course, Paradise Season 2 did. Because Paradise Season 2 did phenomenal, guys. And it's coming back for that third season as well. 4.3 million views globally in the first 3 days for, of course, that finale on March 30th. And it's just getting more and more and more views, guys. I gotta say, I love this show. If you guys haven't checked out Paradise, check it out. It's going to this like weird sci-fi realm right now. And I was talking about that, of course, last week that I had no idea it was going to go towards, like trying to manipulate time, space, and everything else and rewrite the past. It's really interesting, but it's actually been really well done and really well thought out. Of course, they had the plan for the whole series throughout the whole time frame to be 3 seasons and be done. And so it's all been leading up to that. Of course, it's had small events changed here and there, but 3 seasons, that's it. Nip in the bud, be done, and move on, guys. And I love that sometimes. Make sure you have an idea. Go around that whole idea, wrap it up the right way, just like Shrinking did, dude. 2 guys. Shrinking just ended, and their idea was the same thing.
Shrink wrap. What a segue.
Shrink wrap.
Shrink didn't wrap. They're coming back for more.
Yeah, they didn't wrap, but they did wrap up their narrative too. That was the whole thing, GR. 3 seasons, so they wrapped up the whole narrative, and the whole idea was that story was supposed to end. They didn't change anything. And of course, Apple came forward and said they wanted more. Will you do more? They talked to the cast. The cast said they would come back, but they said they wanted to stay true to what they were going for, and so they wrapped it up the way they wanted to initially. So all 3 seasons, complete full narrative, complete full story is ended. It really was about Jimmy's character and where he went through, and could he come back after losing his wife? Can he get through that time? They kind of gave that some nice closure, if you ask me. Everyone kind of goes in different directions a lot of ways, of course, but you know what? They're all going to come back somehow. And we're going to find out too. And actually, Bill Lawrence came forward to talk about this and said that every actor will be back. The full cast is coming back for season 4, probably season 4 and 5, maybe seasons 4, 5, and 6. It just depends after the season 4 what happens, what the studio wants, what they want, but expect at least 2 more seasons of Shrinking coming forward, which I'm all about. It's a great show, guys. It's depressing, but it's energetic and it's funny, and overall it is depressing sometimes, Sean. It's super. I see you shaking your head. It's super depressing sometimes. Like I want it not to be.
The project has to be good. They got Harrison Ford out of bed. Like that's not no easy trick.
Yeah.
He is. It's just the ensemble. They've done such a good job at building this ensemble, making you care about their interconnected relationships, like with like even pairs that make no sense, right? Like the main guy and the next door neighbor's wife, right? Even like
Derek.
different, yeah, right? Like they all
Derek.
kind of make sense together.
You're right. It is
really
classic
well
sitcom tropes, but with that Apple budget and a line and a drama that kind of
It's
works.
shot beautifully. Yeah, it's shot beautifully. It looks great. The humor hits. The feels are there. Yeah, like I don't know. Jason Segel did something right with this one for sure.
Yeah, he really did. They really nailed it. And of course, you got the creator behind like Scrubs as well that helped out with it too. So he brought a lot of comedy to it too. So he also worked on was it Will and Grace as well. So pretty big shows that lasted a long time. Yeah, I think they did a great job with this too, guys. But you know what? All things end, but maybe a new beginning happens again, guys. And J.J. Abrams doing that as well, because J.J. is actually cleaning out shop and leaving Los Angeles. That's right. Bad Robot is closing down their big L.A. production office. Sorry, guys. If you're a bad robot, it's a bad time. Or maybe it's a good time for a bad robot. I don't know. But this is going to be closing down. They're doing massive cuts right now. And they're saying it's based off of course, the film industry right now. But also his first look deal at WB as well is actually a smaller deal than it used to be. It's about to be 20 years he's been working with them. 20 years, guys. So a long time to be working with one studio, Bad Robot. But now because they got a lower deal on this too, they're cutting it down a little bit and changing some stuff up. What is the thing that will attract moviegoers to Harrison Ford's new movie? What is the thing? I will say him being grumpy, old, and also still moving and acting. Because he's great. His grumpiness is always fantastic. But it has to be something big. He said doing Indiana Jones.
There's nothing wrong with being grumpy and old, okay?
right, GR? Nothing wrong with that, too. It's alluring. It brings you in. It makes you want to watch that screen. And of course, I want to watch Bad Robot stuff, but after 20 years now, they're leaving Los Angeles. They're going to go to a smaller in-house, of course, production company in New York, and we'll see where that goes. I mean, honestly, I feel like JJ is not going to stop anytime soon, but he is packing up, going to the Big Apple. And of course, not wrapping up, but starting again is the X-Men, guys. That's right. The X-Men are finally moving forward. That reboot going forward with Jake Schreier, who did, of course, the Thunderbolts now, said he's officially got his writing staff on board for the new X-Men. The Beef creator, Lee Sung-jin, and also the Bear showrunner, Joanna Kahlo, is coming in to actually help write this first script, guys. And of course, what he was talking about is having like the energy, the drama that comes from the comic books, bringing in to this new movie. He said, we're really working on this first draft. We're excited about it, able to bring this group of people together again. And he said the two most interesting shows right now on television are, of course, The Bear, and also, of course, guys, he said too, of course, The Beef. But also that too, he said with that too, when you got those people coming together, there's an ideology, but there's also interpersonal drama that goes down with the X-Men, kind of like a soap opera quality, and having the writers understand both how to drive ideology from personal stakes. If we do it right, guys, that's what I really feel will make the X-Men the most honest. So that's why he's excited about this group coming forward, guys. I hope the X-Men will be great. I want it to be awesome. I'm going to say one thing one more time. I don't think Sadie Sink is Jean Grey. I just don't think she is. I think it's all bullshit. I think it's just fans being too excited, want her to be Jean Grey. It makes no fucking sense. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. That's all I gotta say.
Knock another one in there, Brian, right at the end, huh?
I might eat
theories.
I might eat my words on that. You know, I might.
I think it's Typhoid Mary. And that's okay. That's all right.
She's a great actress. She's one of the only ones that seems to have escaped the gravitational pull of Stranger Things.
Vecna? She got away from Vecna.
Mm-hmm.
Are they former men? They are former. Well, they're they're for the X-Men.
X-Men.
See, that's a whole different way X-Men could be taken too. Why not?
Sean,
it's about marginalized people. That's not like a really far stretch.
The civil rights allegory, man. Come on, that's rife. We can have that discussion now about people fighting for visibility and representation in media. Why the hell not?
Yeah,
right.
I mean, it could be that. That's what
would be an interesting choice. That's for sure. Then you need Iceman. Then it would be Spider-Man and his amazing friends again.
Which I think that's more likely than I don't know. Jean Grey doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would she be Jean Grey?
Either.
Who do you want? Who do you want is the question, Brian.
I mean, it would make more sense for her to be like, you know, like Spider-Woman, or maybe even like a new version of Mary Jane makes more sense to me than actually being like I just don't.
Sean, who's the chick that turns into diamonds?
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
No. Emma Frost.
Mystique?
Emma Frost.
Emma Frost. Sorry, not Emma Stone. No. Emma Frost. Yeah.
What was
She's pretty cool.
love interest?
Sorry.
What was Peter Parker's other love interest?
Gwen Stacy.
Gwen Stacy. Yeah, maybe she's Gwen Stacy.
That was Emma Stone. Emma Stone. See, it all comes back.
Oh, it goes back. MCU versus X-Men. They're definitely going to have Sean. They're definitely going to have that X-Men versus the Avengers is going to happen in of course Doomsday. We're going to get that
way too quickly too, which makes no damn sense. It's just such a mess now with everything, and I still have so many questions about Spider-Man and how any of this makes sense. Some of the stuff we saw from Daredevil, I don't know if we want to talk about that, but like that leads me to think of who might also be appearing in Spider-Man, but is being covered up for now. There's some.
We can talk about that a little later. We got some news that kind of might trickle.
The call sheet today. Don't you worry. I know.
It might trickle in there, guys. Good to have you back. You know what? I think it's a likelier thing that she'll actually be G.R. Waters than be Jean Grey in this movie. That's all I'm saying.
What's GR's mutant power is the question.
Haterade.
We're not going there, Mike.
He's the guy from The Boys with the phallic device wrapping around people. A lot of breaking news, everybody.
I was thinking the same thing.
A prehensile penis? You think that's his? That's his power. All right.
Slapping him in the face.
Sorry, TikTok. Yeah.
He's drinking Haterade, but both of his hands are visible.
How's he doing it? It's just into his mouth. I don't know from where.
It's well trained.
Ghost Dawn, Sean, Ghost Spider. Oh, that'd be cool. Also, I do like the idea
of
who
Ghost Spider is, Brian? Should we talk about Ghost Spider for a second?
Get in there for a second.
Ghost Spider is the Gwen Stacy of the multiverse who becomes Spider-Man, basically. In her universe, she gets her powers, and then Peter Parker is basically her villain, dies, and then it makes her become a superhero, and she is Ghost Spider, which is a terrible name. Everyone just wants to call her Spider-Gwen and let that be, but obviously they can't do anything, so it's got to be Ghost Spider, and I just think it's a terrible name. So there you go.
Well,
that's it.
Maybe that'll happen.
Unpopular things, both ghosts and spiders. You don't want to find one under your pillow.
No,
Yeah.
especially a ghost spider, man. I don't know if that's really great. Like you take them out and they come back. I don't think that's a great thing. You know? I don't know, guys. A lot of breaking news. We gotta keep going. A lot of breaking news, guys.
Yeah,
It's that time. I put that 1 minute on the clock, guys. It's time for that hot takes. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time to put that 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get that 1 minute. Break down all their hot takes on all of latest breaking news. Can they make it before the bomb blows up? That's a question I ask every day. I've asked it for so many episodes, asking it for even more, guys. We're going to find out right now. Who will it be? Who's going to go first? Will it be GR? Will it be Sean? Will it be Mike? I don't know. It could be any of these guys. Only one person does know who's going to go first, and that would be the wheel.
You.
It's the wheel. Wheel. Come on. Mike, you want to spin the wheel this time?
I don't know where the button is, Brian.
Just push your camera, right?
You just got on the top of the screen where there's a little nice wheel, you push that button.
I don't have that. I don't want
Mike
it.
and Mike GR, you can spin the wheel. Mike GR or I can spin the wheel.
It says Sean in the middle of the wheel.
You gotta
I don't know
spin
if
it.
that-
We had to see the spin, Mike.
Okay, I'll clear it. There you go, I cleared it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know where the button
I'll
is.
just spin it. Where it says live
Oh,
preview
wait,
next to
it's
that
right
there's a
here. I
wheel.
found it. Spin the wheel.
Live show, guys.
Ah!
Oh, there you go.
Ah, Mike's spinning the wheel.
If it lands on Sean, we know it's rigged.
It's a
I
land on
knew it
Mike.
was gonna be me. I knew it. All right, I got my
Hey,
phone
Mike.
charged up.
I have no control over that. You spun the wheel, man.
That's true.
I
But
mean,
you have the break.
if there was a break, there was a technological break. I just don't think there is because I don't know of any break, guys. Mike, how you feeling about these hot takes tonight? You feeling good?
I am terrified. I spent my evening laboriously hunting out pictures for your show, and I didn't go through anything. So we're getting it straight from the gorilla's guts today.
Oh.
All right. Well, get those
What
real
up,
guts.
dog?
Oh, Peppy gets supposed to say hi.
Hip hop
Peppy,
star.
you sleeping? Were you sleeping, Peppy? What are you doing, man?
do?
All right. Let's make it happen, Mike. Let's get ready. Let's get locked. Let's get loaded. It's time for those hot takes. You're feeling frothy, foamy, sophisticated, sexy, sassy, and also, of course, quite sophisticated.
I love that one. Frothy and foamy cracks me up every time.
Got it. Let's make it happen.
You're thinking of beer.
Hot takes in
frothy.
3,
That's not
Dude.
what I think of the part.
1. Hot takes.
WGA has a deal. I'll believe it when I see it, when these people are actually, getting their health insurance and stuff. SAG-AFTRA resume talks. Yeah, you're always either in talks or you've made some deal that you're not happy about. This never ends. Saudi Arabia owns the WB. Yeah, a bunch of Middle Eastern oil money owning a giant American media company. No way that goes wrong. Super Mario breaks records. I'm so sad that millions and millions of children, Chris Pratt is going to be the avatar of Mario in their minds, and that is just criminal. Gosling, yeah, he's off the project because he just finished that movie and he's on top of the world. They probably weren't paying him enough, so he's gonna go back to the negotiation table. Spaceballs, Josh Gad, love to see it. Star Wars show, it's animated. That means it's not necessary homework, right? Paradise, still haven't watched it, but Brian's saying it's technological and weird, making me interested. Shrinking, we got Grandpa Solo on board. That's great. What? J.J. Abrams, stay in L.A.
Is that it?
That's it. I did it.
Great hot takes. Right.
Not the X-Men.
Yeah, probably X-Men.
Every X-Men movie, everyone has landed for me. Sexy boy. I gotta be quiet today.
Yeah, please.
He's
I
in
love
trouble.
X-Men, man. All those X-Men movies, except for maybe the not Logan, but the Claw Man. Oh, my brain is fried. It's 3 o'clock in the morning here, guys.
Clawman.
Clawman, Wolverine, Brian.
Oh, Wolverine. Yes, yes.
Wolverine and Wolverine 2
Claw,
were not,
get it,
not
Brian?
great.
It was a
Clawman, yes.
Clawman.
Claw.
Clawman.
Hey, do you guys in the chat, do you know about the claw? Like, if someone throws you the claw, do you know that you have to throw the claw back?
I don't think even Sean knows that.
Of course I know the claw. Yeah, come on.
It's one of those regional
Doesn't know the
things.
claw.
Yeah. GR, did you ever throw the claw?
oh yeah.
My dad used to always throw the claw at people when I was going to high school. It was weird. I was like, to everybody.
That was the best. This was the best for us because if you threw a teacher a claw in the middle of them giving a lecture, the rules of the school said that they had to throw the claw back at you, and it happened.
It happened. Just like that wheel. It always happens.
Okay,
All
spin
right,
it
guys.
again once you set it
The
up.
one you have the break for, yeah.
If you want,
the claw
GR, do
wheel.
you want to spin it this time, GR?
No,
I'm
I don't
gonna
want to spin it. Just play
It's
with
like
it.
the claw.
I
don't know if
found the
anybody knows.
button. I have to do it to get the muscle memory so I can spin it in the future, Brian. I'm a producer. You have to let me do my MF and job, dog.
All right, get in there. Spin that wheel, Mike.
Okay, here we go.
You can also change how long the wheel actually spins, too. It's set to 11
Nope.
seconds right now.
Nope, too much words.
Hooray.
He doesn't know the claw either. Nobody knows the claw, I don't think, in the chat here.
Sean,
the claw,
Sean knows.
Sean
Sean
says.
in the chat knows.
Yeah, at first. All right, cool. Yeah.
I think
Sean.
we all have different understandings of the claw because the claw in my head was from Liar Liar.
Oh.
And how did it manifest?
It was a thing. It was Jim Carrey's as a dad relating to his son by doing this funny little thing where he couldn't control his hand, and it was the claw, and it was trying to get him.
Oh, yeah.
Or
I remember
the
that.
claw from Toy Story, where the aliens worshipped the claw machine claw. That's the only claw references I got. I got nothing else for you, bud.
Oh, okay.
We're not talking white
I,
claws, right? Yeah.
I get that. All right. Well, Sean, how you feel about these hot takes tonight? That was a
I mean,
good
not
moment.
great. There's not a ton of jokes in here. I'll be honest. There's a lot of commentary. That's all I got right now. It's been a long week.
Well, man, it's going to be good. I believe in you. I believe in you. All right.
Hey, as long as one of us does. Yes, let's do it.
Hell yeah, you get that twinkle in your eye. Without further ado, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
WJA, I'm all for being people paid for what their work is worth, but not holding my breath. Show the numbers or don't show the paychecks at all. SAG-AFTRA, the WGA can do it, so can you. Come on, acronyms. Saudi Arabia. Does this mean that Saudi Arabia is going to have final cut? Yikes. Super Mario, not unexpected. Thank you. Anything with Donald Glover is money in the bank. Wish they hadn't spoiled Glenn Powell's Star Fox cameo. Gosling. Guess the only Daniels Gosling is going to work with is Stormy. Not confirmed. Spaceball. Not the biggest gad head, but I'm willing to give this a shot. Anything to see more Bell Brooks. Keep going, Mel. Keep them laughing. Star Wars. Love some Darth Maul, but I don't have time for a billion other shows and all these kind of things. I just can't do it. It's too big. Paradise. Glad to see that sci-fi is getting more mainstream again. Should have been through J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot. That used to be the whole thing, and really disappointed to see how that goes. Shrinking is near perfection. Please give it a shot. And X-Men script. Eager to see this, but please let Hugh Jackman retire before I do. Thank you.
16 times.
Great hot takes, Sean.
Had an alternative joke there about him just playing cousin instead of Bub. It didn't work out.
Hugh Jackman's never retiring, by the way. He's not going anywhere.
I know he's not. The man's a workhorse. I get it.
Your grandkids will be watching him as Wolverine.
They'll be de-aging him.
I'm not even gonna have grandkids. It's just my cats. The cats that live me now.
I'm not gonna go there.
Okay.
The cats will be watching him then.
Cats are gonna watch it. Cats.
Your cat's grandkids.
My cats, grandcats. I think that's how.
They'll be watching it.
I'm very sad by the
Their
bad.
claws
Robot,
out.
and I want to talk more about that, but I know GR's got to do his hot takes. So
We'll get into it.
We'll go back.
We'll get into it. All right, GR. It's that time. No need to spin that
Oh
wheel.
boy.
GR pulled the long straw tonight. That's why he's going last. How you feel about that, GR? Feeling good?
Well, I'm following two great ones, but I'll do my best.
All right, GR. Oh man, look at this. He's trying to get the brownie points from the chat already right here.
You got to
All right,
do what
Gio.
you got to do, Brian. Sorry.
I believe in you. Here we go. Let's make it happen. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Well, the WGA settled, so maybe that'll lead to us in SAG-AFTRA getting a deal. I won't hold my breath, but we might. Saudi money involved in the WB deal. It's just going to be more politics involved is what it's going to be. Super Mario, numbers are going crazy, but to be honest, it was okay at best, the movie. And Gosling didn't want to work with Daniels. That's what it really came down to. He lied. It's all about money. Spaceballs, can't wait to see that. I hope it's half as good as the first one. And Star Wars, another Star Wars thing, but animated. I don't like the animated ones, personally. Paradise, I love Paradise. And Shrinking, I don't think I've ever seen anything funnier than that show. I love it. Go watch it if you haven't. J.J. Abrams, I think his robot just got a little rusty here in L.A. and they moved it off. And the X-Men, a reboot. Oh, boy! Just what we need.
Was that Jay?
Great hot takes. I think it might have been Mike. I think it could have been. Great hot takes.
You didn't
GR.
like my rusty robot joke?
Rusty sprockets. GR got those rusty sprockets.
It was good, GR. I gave you a chortle. I give you
He's an expert at the old rusty robot.
A chortle? What's a chortle?
chortle, right? CHORTLE.
That's a chuckle.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's
chuckle and
talk
a snort.
about this.
There you go.
No, Pepe. I think I don't want to talk about this, Pepe. I think we
You
just
know
kind
the
of.
word, Ryan. I know the English language somewhat.
Well, it is
I
made
love
up.
it.
Who's the guy that wrote Alice in Wonderland? It's his word. It's created for
Lewis
that
Carroll.
story. Lewis Carroll.
Why do I know?
Denzel for Kane?
Pepe. It was a long time ago.
Never too late. Never too late, Peppy. Let's start that. Start that again. Yeah.
Calm down, Pepe. I know you've been thinking about that for a long time.
Pep star shalama ding ding music.
Thanks, Peps. Great hot takes, everybody.
Yay.
Great hot takes.
Yeah,
Great
I
hot
love
takes.
this show. I love coming on here in the middle of the night to screw
fucking
around
crazy.
with you guys. It's crazy. It is. You're right, Peppy.
Yeah, it really is
Love it.
crazy.
It's more
guys-
fun than sleeping, Mike.
Good point.
Is it more fun than sleeping? I'm not sure.
I love sleeping.
Well, you'd sleep all the time if you could.
I love sleeping, guys. Great to have you back. Great hot takes. Great hot takes. I'm going to start that poll, guys. I'm going to start that poll right now. You guys vote. And tell me who you think should win hot takes tonight. Put it out to the chat. Have some fun. Get in there. Vote it up. And also, talk amongst yourselves maybe. Maybe go what do you think it should be today? Should be Sean today? Maybe it should be Mike today? Should be GR today? Have a conversation. Figure it
Pimping
out,
out
guys,
the chat.
Hey, I think it's good for everybody to talk. Talk amongst each other, guys. And while I do that,
Well, I think
it's
Lewis
time-
Carroll was doing a lot of shrooms, so yeah.
Not
find out in a
popular
quickie, guys.
the late 19th century England, I don't believe.
yeah, but you know what it is.
Oh, they had him, Mike. Trust me.
Oh boy, guys, we're gonna push on past that, guys. It's time for that quickie. This is that time. Put that 10 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna start right now, guys. We're talking about the latest breaking news. A little bit more discussion piece. Let's get into it right now. Let's start that clock, guys. Let's get into it. The X-Men too. I just want to talk about the X-Men very fast too. I mean, you got some good writers, but definitely leading towards because the Bear. You think about the Bear beef as well, pretty big dramas. And you're looking at X-Men, comic, you want some comedy in there too. Usually they kind of lean towards the comedy with these as well. I'm interested to see what kind of are we going to get a CW X-Men? We're going to get maybe I don't know, like a Revolutionary Road X-Men maybe. We get something like that where it's super drama. And they're fighting.
Days of Future Past was one of the greatest movies.
It's a great movie.
Like watching the theater movies of the last 20 years. Easy. So good.
I do it, Mike. It's my favorite one. I think really it is. It's awesome what they did, bringing the whole cast together and having Charles and Charles next to each other too. And
Fassbender is a wicked Magneto.
he really is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I really
did
hope he
great
comes
with that.
back. I wish he'd come back. He's like, I think about him and McAvoy, what they did. They were great. It's like, but then again, we're in a new world. They're going to make them probably like, what, 18 or 20 probably right now when they do this reboot. They're going to be young. I bet they make them super young. Come on, Sean. They make them little teeny
They probably
boppers.
will. I mean, yeah, that'd be fine. It's honestly, there's no way to nowhere else for them to go, right? Like the '60s, it's kind of where you expect them to start, but they're trying to make it contemporary. I hate to see a CW version of it. They've tried to do that so many times. Remember The Gifted? That was like a backdoor X-Men mutant show on Fox back in the day.
That was
wasn't
terrible.
I know. It's just the thing that worries me is it's if the X-Men aren't allowed to be the characters that they are and they're supposed to be, and you're making everyone a quip machine and everyone's got to have a little thing, and that's just not the way it is. You have your more serious characters, you have your comic relief characters, but at the end of the day, they are still fighting for acceptance against oppression and defending the disenfranchised. Like that's a worthwhile kind of mission to take up in these times and reflect. And I think Disney might be a little gun shy going that far with it. So I don't know. It's so much pressure to bring these characters back. There's so many good characters. Everyone's gonna base it on what stalwarts you have from the comics and who you're trying to kind of push. And is Kamala Khan gonna be in there and Miss Marvel? And it's like
No, I don't think so. I think they're going
It's
to
a
probably.
great point, Sean. Like
should be.
Disneyfying X-Men, like
Yeah.
softening the whole struggle.
Softening
Like
it, right?
the
Yeah.
struggle is what the X-Men is. Like that's why they're great. So that can
And
be
it's
a real
part of the
problem.
reason I think X-Men '97 also was such a success that it didn't shy away from the
Love that
more
show.
like the fatalistic like elements of that life, right? Like, yes, there are people actively trying to genocide them, and that's might be a little too close to home for Disney to fathom. So I'm not surprised if it's all in a restaurant and this is just like a reboot of Friends. I don't think I can stand by this one. I really don't.
It's an interesting choice. I just think it is. I mean, like the drama that they had is like at the actual original origin comics. But I'm still like, I don't know. I feel like we should have somebody in that. It's gonna be a big movie. It should be a big movie. I mean, you're doing the X-Men.
It should be a big movie. The thing is, what they've always tried to do whenever they've tried to reboot this or start off in a way that kind of gives a nice homage to the original X-Men, but then also kind of open it up, is you usually have a couple characters created that are archetypes of existing characters, but not necessarily those characters,
Right.
but still have the base five, right? Your Angel, your Jean Grey, your Marvel Girl, your Cyclops, your Iceman, your Beast. That's your main five, and then you can kind of filter in. Every time they've tried to do it with Wolverine centered, it just fails on its face. I don't think we're ever going to go back to a time where Wolverine isn't somehow on there. Look up if you have a chance out there. It's called X-Men: Children of the Atom. It was a very good limited series that tried and update the origin of the X-Men, which I really enjoyed, and it was really well done. So, yeah,
GR's loving it right there. You can tell.
I could tell the man's locked in with that love.
GR wants Mojo like Sean too. I don't even know who's Mojo.
Oh, Mojo, the Mojoverse. He is.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like the reality show type deal, right?
Yeah,
like it's
he
like
basically runs a universe that is just obsessed with reality television, and yeah, it'd
Sounds
be
like
fun.
the Running Man.
It's kind of like that. But it's
Honestly,
I'm like, wasn't
okay,
it?
shit. You just opened something in my head. If that's why we haven't had the X-Men characters before in this universe, because they've been trapped by Mojo in the Mojoverse,
Oh,
that could work.
damn.
I would be
That'd be a
okay
way.
with that. That'd be an interesting way. I don't know if we'll ever get a live. I mean, Mojo, you got to do with CGI. I don't think Brendan Fraser's going to whale it up again.
It'd be a great choice for it though.
It'd be. I mean, good for. Yeah, I would love to see a Brendan Fraser as Mojo. Are you kidding me?
That'd
I don't think that man's liver would take it.
That'd be pretty awesome.
I think it was a suit, Sean.
Guys,
We
you know,
definitely
are you guys surprised that Mario is making so much money? I feel like Mario is like, it's gonna make $1 billion like nothing, right?
No, you knew it was going to do great when the first one came out, and it did so much better. It beat all these expectations. It was, I think they did such a good job of threading that needle between attracting a young audience with likable character or likable voice actors, but also did a little bit of fan service for the older gentlemen in the room. Not pointing fingers, but it's us. That
A lot of fan
grew up
service for
with
us.
the games.
Birdo?
Like I the fact that I got to play a Mario Wonder with my nephew, right? When I was playing
Hell of a
Super
game.
Mario Land,
Hell of a game.
right? Like I never would have considered even being in a position that I would still be playing a Mario game in this day and age, let alone via the internet, let alone during a global pandemic, right? Like it was insane. It was a lot of fun, right? So I think like the Nintendo Corporation has done a really good job of keeping Mario front and center in the minds and hearts of people, and they made it a very attractable movie. So we knew it was going to be good, and then of course you got to up the stakes. So you throw in the Star Fox, you throw in. I haven't seen it yet. You guys have
Don't
seen
waste
it?
your time.
Well,
I thought it.
all right, I got 18 hours to kill on a flight, so I might waste some time if that's
Okay, a little
Can you-
bit. But
Can you
as I
watch
said
it
in the
upload?
hot takes, it was okay at best.
That's
It
fine.
was okay. You know what I mean? I thought it was kind of like
That's what I just said, Brian.
yeah. What the plot wasn't
But,
as
yeah,
like
but when Brian said it, GR, it made sense. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I'm just saying,
Excuse me. I'll
just saying, like-
just let you guys talk.
First one, I thought the plot was better than the first one. This plot was okay. We're blasting into space. We're trying to find out about Princess Peach's sister, and so
Daisy was in there, and Glenn Powell,
Daisy-
Star Fox, and Yoshi, right?
Daisy's a post-credit scene, and but so it's all about from Mario
Birdo's in
Galaxy.
there, right?
Birdo's in,
Does
Wart's
Don
in
Glover
there.
have lines as Yoshi, or does he just make the okay?
Yeah.
Yoshi.
Just Yoshi. That's it.
Two style.
Pretty much it. He says a couple different words.
Kind of like I am Groot.
Talk about a payday, man. Good for him.
He says it-
I did see that there was like some Yoshi scenes in the movie that mimic some of Childish Gambino's music videos.
Yeah, in the very beginning.
Very fun little Easter egg to that as well.
In the very beginning, when he first goes to the real world, and they have him like acting out a lot of the stuff that he would do. So, it was all right. I mean, it was good. It was fun. I love Yoshi being there, but also like everybody else took a back seat. I felt Mario and Luigi took a back seat in that whole thing. Like they weren't even like that big part of the movie. It was about Peach pretty much, and then it was about like a little bit about Bowser and reconnecting with his son. And beyond that, like Mario and Luigi were kind of like the back, like secondary characters.
Answer what we all want to know, Brian. Was there a song from this movie that you will never stop singing until you
Nope.
roll singing into your grave?
Nope.
Well, that's a damn shame. That's a missed
Not
opportunity.
one. GR and I said that too. Like, where's the song? And then Brandon was there too. I'm like, where's the song? There's no song. He almost sang Peaches one more time, but then he stopped himself. So, but yeah, there was no Peaches, guys. J.J. Abrams very fast. We're getting towards the end of this too. J.J. leaving town, of course. Production's down. All of it's down. GR, do you think that's what it is too? It's because production's going away a lot here in Los Angeles. He's packing up and going to New York, or do you think it's just something to do with these deals going down too?
I don't have a good clue why he would do this. He says he wants things to come back here to LA and he leaves. Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
A lot of people been leaving Los Angeles, the production, film business too. It's been happening, Mike, as well. It's leaving.
Well, they're leaving the country, for God's sake.
Leaving the country. Yeah, always leaving the country too. Sean, you said you had something to say about that too?
Yeah, I think Netflix, the Netflix Bad Robot deal was like, I think just something went wrong there, and they just kind of stripped out all the coolness of it, right? Like when Cloverfield, what?
Netflix does that.
Yeah, right. Like when Cloverfield came out, and there was all this ARG around it, and ways you could, like by interacting with the website and putting in little like codes into a computer, you were getting exclusive footage or little background things that kind of added to this entire environment, and that was continued in 10 Cloverfield Lane, and then the Cloverfield Paradox, I think it was called, was the
Paradox.
Netflix thing.
This one.
And even within that, like I know that they also did producing of things, and it wasn't just Cloverfield, but like the quality and the it's just been a disappointment. Like I just feel like he lost some of the magic in what he was trying to do when he gave up control.
John Goodman in 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, man.
Blew
Mary
my socks off. I haven't
Winstead
spoken
or whatever.
about that show about that movie in years. We shouldn't forget that. I need to rewatch that.
It's really good.
I mean,
it's
really
funny.
Good. Like I liked the fact that like when something was a bad I wanted a bad robot toy. I liked that.
There's not a lot
so
of production
much, right?
houses that make you say
That
you're
make
like,
that's
this
a
is
cool
an
little
A24.
bad robot. I
Wanna
liked
see
it, right?
Bad robot. Yeah.
And just
J.J.
along the
Abrams,
way, it
Bad
just
Robot got me my SAG eligibility back in the day on Super 8.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Fixed my
right.
car. They paid my rent when I really needed to pay my rent really bad.
That's awesome,
so thanks,
man.
JJ. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
leaving
JJ.
us in the dust.
Yeah, they'll be back. They'll be back, guys. Great quickie, everybody. Great quickie.
I hope it's not the indication of the things to come, right? Like it's not just like an opening little domino there. It makes me nervous.
Whew, we'll see, man. But I tell you something, guys. It makes me nervous. It's Hot Takes winner.
Oh,
We do have a winner of Hot Takes.
Dramatic.
Lead actor in a dramatic role, Brian
Let him
Kruse.
do it. Let him do the smart.
Sorry.
You have voted. You've spoken. We do have a winner of Hot Takes. Who will it be? Will it be G.R. Waters, the Thirsty Daddy?
Should be, but it won't.
Mike Casey?
Thursday is a different beast, man. I don't know. I want to pull it off. I want the hat trick.
Maybe Mr. Sean Sutherland.
I don't know. Didn't have that many jokes. Sorry, guys.
A going away prize for you.
Yeah, put a cummerbund on an airplane. See how well that goes. Yeah.
Your WB joke was solid.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that.
And you've spoken. And our winner of Hot Takes is Mike Casey!
There he is.
Thanks, Thursday, folks. It came out on a Thursday, and we brought it to you. Thanks, guys. Toy. I'm going for the trophy. I'm jumping from the top rope, Brian.
Going for it, man. Going for the top rope. How's it feel, Mike? Pretty good?
It feels good, Brian. You know, when I text Brian, typically I communicate in nothing but Randy Savage GIFs or The Rock GIFs. And that's why I think he gives me the Shawn Michaels song to do.
I think you picked that song.
Maybe I did.
I know, it's been there for a long time. I have no idea at this point. I mean, you've been using that song for like 4 years, so.
Thanks, Sean. Hey, you guys in the chat, too. Thanks for talking about Get Smart. That's a show that should never go away. I watched all of that on friggin' Nick at Night back in the day. I even remember the android, Jaime. That's a very
I
funny
liked
show.
Jaime.
He was good. What's his name? He was also Tennessee Tuxedo. Don
Tennessee
something.
I don't remember that show at all, really.
The main guy from Get Smart. The chat will give it to us in a second.
Steve Carell.
No.
That was the reboot, right? I don't know. We'll see, guys.
That doesn't count, Brian.
I mean, he still played the part, right, Sean? He still played the part. Sean knows. Anyways, guys, thanks for voting. Appreciate your great hot takes, everybody across the board. Giga, Sean, and Mike. Great hot takes, guys. But guys, a new trailer just dropped today, and we're going to talk about something else. We're talking about Michael Jackson, but I thought, you know what? This is bigger. This is different. And of course, guys, the Punisher trailer dropped. Let's talk about that in our trailer talk. guys, the Punisher's coming again. So the Punisher, one last kill, is going to be dropping here in May 12th, guys, right after Daredevil finishes up. Of course, a lot going down with Daredevil launch and every week. I'm loving Daredevil. We're doing an open spoilers conversation on Saturday night about it. We're going to do Saturday, not Friday this week. Sorry again. Weird schedule. Next week should be normal again. But Saturday night, we're going to do, of course, open spoilers about that. Loving Daredevil. And, of course, Punisher's not supposed to be in Daredevil this season. He's off and about doing his own other adventure. And this adventure is going down here now. One last kill. Of course, an exclusive film over there on Disney Plus coming out in May, right after Daredevil ends. The trailer did drop. We're ready to watch it, check it out, talk about it, guys. So here is the trailer for The Punisher. Let's watch.
Hey, Frank.
You guys see it?
Brother?
Nope.
I don't see it either.
Got a white screen.
Big
Brian.
white box.
Technical.
Oh, I see
technical
why.
Issues.
Talk to
Are we
me.
gonna get
Hold
some
on.
Spidey crossover
Hold-
here in this one?
Hold on. Something
I
weird's
think
happening.
so, but not in this trailer though.
Hold on. Why is it not? What's going on with it? Maybe it's not. Maybe something weird happened with it. Let me reconnect it, please.
The ghost of Michael Jackson.
I mean, it played earlier.
That's it.
We could have talked about Michael today. That was one of the options.
Yeah, maybe Michael Jackson just messed it up. I don't see it. It's like not there.
White thing.
Weird.
Uncle Gilbert likes it too.
Yeah, nice
Everyone
trailer,
watches
right?
on their own. We'll stay quiet for 2 minutes. Go ahead.
I
Pull
don't
it.
know why it's not playing. It's so weird. It played earlier. It's like haunted right now. Hold on, let me try. I can try one thing right here. I'll try.
Is the border over it, Brian? Is the layer in the back?
That's what I was thinking at first, but I think it might just be a weird connection issue because let me try doing this fast. No, it's just not playing now. For some reason, it's not working. I don't know why. So, well, I guess we're not going to watch a trailer. Did you guys watch it before?
No,
You guys probably. Sean, you didn't see it.
I was waiting for you to put it on tonight.
You want me to
Uh-oh.
watch
Whenever
it
it
live
takes
and
me
expand
spicy.
and just tell everybody what's
Well,
going
I can do this. I can do this. Watch this. We can do something we haven't done before.
We can vamp, baby. We can
It's
keep
a Thursday.
going.
It's a
Thursday.
Thursday.
Who cares, man?
Vamping is better than the
Vamping-
rest
I
of
gotta-
the show,
Hey.
honestly.
Vamping is easy.
I
Unlike
got a
pimp-
solution. I got a solution here. I've got a solution. Hold
The only
on.
Punisher I acknowledge is Big Punisher from the early 1990s, the
As you
400-pound
should.
rapper up in the hot tub.
You should. I got a Punisher comics I could talk about.
Bring him out.
Dude,
This is vamping.
it's funny.
You
I
guys
thought
vamp for a
what this was
second.
going to be is not
Vamping or
like
vaping? One of those two.
vamping.
Here, we're just gonna do it this way because we might be a little covered up. Might not
Hey,
be
there it
normal.
is.
Frank.
Hey, all right.
Is it working?
How you doing, brother?
It's not playing.
Oh wait, hold on.
There you go.
Hey, Frank. How you doing, brother?
All right. Bearded
Oh wait,
shirtless man. I'm
wait,
in.
hold on. There's an issue. I should fix it.
Talk to
A
me.
bridge. Gotta love a bridge in a Marvel movie.
Look at this little PTSD, perhaps.
Tell me what's going on. What's going on?
Don't know about guns in an American movie these days. It feels kind of sketchy.
I like
The
it.
Geiger counter kind of
Think God's
clicky.
gonna
when
forgive
he
us for the things
pops
we've done?
it up, you know?
Well, I think we got subtitles.
Yeah. Sure.
Very
Not sure about
dramatic.
me,
He looks like Moses.
but you?
This is a few years
You
later.
ain't got a fucking chance.
Oh, Red Band.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be even more graphic because it's
Yeah, that's background. Hoodies up.
he's in a fine piece.
That's all
Daughter
you got.
problems.
That's all you got.
Revenge. Michael might be movie.
That's all you got, Mike.
No, Mike, guns is his therapy. Is an intimate
That makes
conversation
sense
with
to
each
me.
bullet.
You know.
Put it on a t-shirt.
Guns is his therapy.
Guns is my therapy.
We
Disney.
figured it out.
That's crazy. Disney on a Red Band trailer.
Yep. Well, that's even like when you're watching Daredevil too. They have gone full out. This like we'll get into that on Saturday last week episode. Like Bullseye, like murdered a whole bunch of people in a cafe. The whole cafe just murdered them all.
Yeah.
You know. So they're like back to
Killed
being
them,
like,
Brian. Don't accuse him of murder. He killed them all.
Oh,
okay,
allegedly.
well, allegedly.
murdered.
Allegedly.
He killed them all allegedly. Yes. But Punisher is following that same trajectory. When of course Daredevil
Yes,
setting
yes, they do, Angel.
setting it all up, and at the end of the day, this is what's wild about this. I think it actually looks like what it should be. When you're doing Punisher, you can't make it like all Spider-Man PG. I don't know how this Punisher fits into Spider-Man though either. Like this Punisher is very graphic, very brutal.
Where's the
Right,
hand?
we still have to figure that out. When you call something the last kill, or one last kill, I expect it to be like the end of Punisher's story. So are we going to see his death? Are we going to see him retiring and fading out into obscurity? I don't know.
No.
Marvel did a whole series of The End comics back in the day, and the Punisher one was okay. It was pretty decent, but it was a much older Frank Castle.
It was like 2049 or something.
No, not that far out. But it was interesting. I don't know. I really can't tell a lot from this trailer. It's the same kind of issue that I had with the Spider-Man trailer. Okay, the beard obviously to denote the time, and he looks a little more grizzled, not so old that I would expect him to be if it was really his last kill. I don't know what to do. The guy I clocked it on this watch. The Geiger clicking and clacking when the people in the room and whoever's talking to him. I don't know what that's all about. What kind of audio cue that's trying to make me think of. But yeah, we still don't know what happens to Punisher between Daredevil Born Again Season 1 and his appearance in the Brand New Day trailer of Spider-Man.
That's what this is. Like Sean Holmes was saying, that's what this is. That's totally what this
That's
is.
what this is? This is
Yeah,
supposed to
because
be one last kill, and then he goes... But he doesn't have a beard, Brian, in the Spider-Man trailer.
Well, maybe he shaves it at the end of it.
Maybe. And then he goes, hey, Spider Kid, let me tell you something. That's my John Bernthal.
Because
I'm gonna tell you something. Okay.
I mean,
there you go.
Look how they're doing. They're going to do Daredevil ends the week before this comes out. So Daredevil ends. The next week is this. Then a month later, pretty much, is Spider-Man. So it's all
It's all supposed to be building. I like this. I again, they don't
100%
show
Uncle
a
Gilbert.
He's not just a guy with a gun. He's a strategic mind. That part is a little glossed over. He's also very driven and has a very skewed sense of justice. If you really want some good Marvel Punisher stuff to read, highly recommend probably one of the classic Marvel original graphic novels was Punisher Kills the Marvel Universe. It was very well done. Not Garth Ennis, sorry. Was it Garth Ennis? Might have been. Anyway, it was very good. I also liked Fury, which was a retelling of Punisher's origin set in the Vietnam War, which was very well done with some really interesting cover art from there. There's no shortage of good Punisher stories, but yes, a lot of the time he is blowing people apart with guns.
Yeah,
it is Garth Ennis.
As a guy that's been through some. As a guy that's been through some combat, that scene where he was talking to that guy that wasn't there.
Yeah,
that's classic PTSD.
Yeah.
Which is what I think he has, GR, 100%.
It's got to be. If they deal with that and approach that, then that would make that. I think that would be more respectful and realistic for the character. There's not a ton of that. Not a ton of that in the appearances we've gotten from him so far.
Well, that's unfortunate too, because that's something that should be dealt with.
There should be some sort of psychological toll when you are just going out and murdering people. I would agree.
Which they covered that a little bit in the Punisher
bothered
series.
me, but that was
no.
Well,
I thought the way they handled Punisher back in the old Netflix days was really well done. I really like John Bernthal. I think he's a very strong actor. Even the few scenes that we got from him from The Bear was fantastic, and he just encapsulated that someone that is just not mentally well I'm excited for this. Don't know enough about it yet. And obviously,
There wasn't a lot
Daredevil
there,
might
but
fill in some stuff too. Sorry?
It
was a
did
bad
seem
guy.
like they were leaning into the psychology of the character, I think.
Yeah.
In the little
Yeah,
bit
and-
that we
and-
saw.
And Bernthal wrote this. He co-wrote this as well.
Yeah,
That's
So
amazing.
so he wanted to make sure that the character of the Punisher is staying true, which is what he said when he came back for Daredevil. He also said that doing this. He said going into Spider-Man that character has to be the same character that he introduced over there in Daredevil. So which he did 2 seasons on Netflix as well for this character too. And so he's very true to that. And Mike, it's like, I know you said it doesn't really show you much, but like he was a villain. I know Uncle Gilbert people said he was a bad guy. He was a bad guy, but also like he's a bad guy based off of like his PTSD, I think, as well. He loses his family. His whole family gets murdered. It drives him over the edge. He has nothing to live for. And he goes on this murderous spree just to take out everybody that maybe, was behind murdering his family,
Classic movie setup, yeah.
Yeah.
And it goes way beyond that too. He starts losing himself, and then what's it become? He becomes the villain. And then he,
I think
Spider.
it deals with like senseless violence is what caused him to lose his family, and yet he falls into that, seeking that sense of justice and peace within himself that is unsustainable and insatiable. So, yeah.
Yeah. And GR, you usually don't like the bad guy. But do you like the Punisher? Because he's the bad guy in a lot of ways, but he's not the bad guy, right? He's an anti-hero, but he's not an anti-hero.
Yeah, I like the character because especially in what I saw in this, is dealing with some of the things that us veterans deal with, And sorry, I'm lucky. I knock on wood. I haven't had to deal with PTSD or any of that. You and I have talked about that, Brian. It's just, I'm lucky.
Yeah. A lot of guys aren't, they have that issue when they just can't get over it. They can't figure it out.
I have got so many friends that are dealing with that on a daily basis. It's, it's been going on. They had different names for it for, centuries now.
Shell shock.
Yep.
Shell shock, yeah. It's just a bitch to deal with.
Yeah. Well, I hope
And
they
it's
tie
nice
into
to see
some.
him. I hope they do. I really do.
I think that Bernthal will actually stay true to this too. Mike, what do you think? Are you going to watch this, Mike? I know we've been doing a little bit of Daredevil talk here and there too. Do you think that this is something that's spinning off to bring you in and watch on Disney Plus?
I am hot and cold on the way that the Punisher has been portrayed. But I think Bernthal is a good actor, and I love to see actors that write, frankly, because I do think it tends more to they have like an actor's job is to get inside the brain of that character. So if they're the ones that are putting it to the page and on the screen, I think that that's a bonus for the viewing audience. And just based on this, it's I think they're actually leaning into that. It definitely doesn't seem like it's just going to be blood and guts Punisher, right? It seems like we're going to have sympathy for a guy that has a problem. So, but I love a story that digs into the reasons that a villain has. You can do that wrong, but you can do that right too. So, from what I saw in the trailer, there's no indication that they've done it wrong yet. I'm just astonished that this is a Disney property, man. Crazy.
Oh man, yeah, Disney's going strong right now into this world. They're letting it happen, because it all went down with Daredevil. Daredevil did the first season. They did the whole rewrites for it, and they let it go to that direction. And of course, Bernthal was a big part, being like, I'm only gonna come back if it's the same character that has that ability to be like, the Punisher we knew and agreed upon that this was what the character's supposed to be like on that series. So. We'll see where this goes. I hope it's going to be great. Sean's doing some squats right now.
Yeah, no. I just think this might be also a great time to mention people if you are dealing with mental health crises of yourself, if you are having suicidal ideations, there are numbers and services that can help you. Dial 988 and press 1 if you're a veteran. Otherwise, the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is there for you. You are not alone. Thank you.
Those resources exist. So
Thank you, Sean.
use
That's
them if you're
well
having those
said, buddy.
feelings.
Yeah. Yeah. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Always take care of yourselves. And
People care.
people do care. And we make a lot of jokes. We goof around here a lot, but also, of course,
Gotta
we have
bring
fun.
it back.
We have fun in life as well, because life is joyous, life is beautiful, life is exciting, and we got to keep living it. We got a lot to do, a lot to accomplish in everyone's lives too. You might not see it today, but tomorrow you'd be like, oh man, let's go. Let's keep rocking and rolling and kicking some ass. Let's keep going and moving. Let's just not become like frickin', of course, the boys when it comes down to Homelander, because you'd be murdering people left and right and being like drinking mother's milk and stuff like that. And of course, when you're a 50-year-old man, maybe you should be
That's some
sucking
business
on your
right
mother's milk nipple. I don't know, guys. But let's talk about the boys, because now the new season has dropped, guys, in our featured story of the night. Let's do it. Oh man, guys, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. And the boys are back, guys. And of course, the first 2 episodes dropped to the boys right now. What's up, Andy? How you doing today? Welcome to Kruse Control. Now, of course, the boys just dropped. And of course, the first 2 episodes, it's #1 trending on Amazon. Of course it is, guys. We're getting into the last season. And we're finally getting to find out what's going to happen, how's it going to end right now. Andy, going to have good things, Andy. What's going to happen? Now, of course, the first, spoilers a little bit, guys. I'm going to get to some spoilers. We're going to talk about it. The first 2 episodes dropped, and they were saying someone's going to die right away. We found out who dies, and it is A-Train. And of course, I kind of figured, like, based off everything that was going to happen right now, at the trajectory of, like, 7 and what they're pushing forward, of course, what Homelander's doing, kind of trying to take over everything and dominate. And we've got, of course, this whole serum that's supposed to kill all of the actual, of course, mutants in your own ways. They're mutants, they are. Of course, the soups, but they're mutants. They're soups. But I'm gonna say this though too. I think it's good. It's gory. It's great, but it's also true to the boys as well. I watched the first 2 episodes, and I'll say like the second episode, getting into all the actual, of course, the virus and to see what they could actually do with that too. Love the boy movie like no other. Okay, get in there, Gur. Get in there too. Gur and GR are here. Gerald, that's actually Gerald, but it looks like Gur. But personally,
That's
like
what
I'm having fun.
It's spelled Gur.
It's spelled Gur. I'm having fun with it. I do think, though, that, man, they have to push it, don't they? The freaking guy who's digging holes by eating it and then shitting out the dirt out of his ass. Like, what is that?
What?
He's like, GR. He's like, I'm going to dig a hole right now. He gets naked, and then he starts eating the dirt. And then all of a sudden, dirt's flying out of his ass, and he's going down the
You ever
ground.
play Nightcrawlers, Brian?
No, I have not.
Don't play Nightcrawlers. What are you talking about?
I'm like, what are we doing?
What are you talking about?
They gotta do that shit in the boys all the time. I'm like, do you have to do that? Do you have to have that? Is that the graphic novels all the time? Like, I mean, we all.
They've certainly updated it. They've certainly made it more modern. There's that's a great image. Thank you for that. There's definitely some tongue-in-cheekness kind of played. The teenage kicks, I was kind of excited to see that we were getting there, because in the comics that was a very interesting storyline for sure. But no, I mean, they know what works. They can't all be Homelander. They can't just all have boring super strength and like I think even what was it? Generation V handled that pretty well, right? They can't all just be. And the reveal that her, Ashley's psychic powers is actually like her another head in the back of her head. That was a really awesome reveal. Yeah, they can't all
weird.
just be these
Weird
archetypes for superheroes that are all camera ready, right? They have to be some sort of grotesque mutation, some sort of weird, off-putting kind of thing. In the comic books, there's a guy named Blokowski, and his whole thing is he vomits acid. And Bukowski is kind of like a thing. It's very funny. It's done very well in the comic books. I'm not selling it very well.
Didn't they do something like that?
What?
Didn't they do something like that in the boys? I thought we had something like that.
Well, that's the thing is like every time when they did Hero Gasm, that episode, there were so many little jokes and stuff. Yes, it was. It was wrong.
Yeah, GR choking up on that episode name.
Yeah, you thought about that one. But you all right, GR?
Don't cough, man.
The ribs.
I'm trying not to, Mike, but it's a bitch
buddy.
when you do.
Yeah, I believe it.
Don't have a hero gasm last GR.
Yeah, but like every time you get like a larger scene or some hint at a larger life with the soups, you're gonna get little callbacks to the graphic novels, the comic books, the characters themselves. Like even the fact that Huey got wee little Huey got kind of name dropped again. I love kind of seeing that, but. No, they've certainly turned it into their own thing, away from the comics. They still are using obviously as an archetype, but it's its own thing, and it's impressive. It's really good that they've been able to keep it going this long. I enjoyed the first episode. A lot of parallels. The second episode gets a little better too. But it's fun. It's fun to have a satire.
Is that like how it actually goes though, Sean? And the actual are they taking some liberties with the story to match into modern world or something like that? Because it did seem like they were trying to.
No. They're the whole concept of the boys is in the comic books, the boys themselves are also super powered to fight back more punchy, brutally against the boys. And I don't know. I don't want to spoil it because there is still a very minor way that they could end the show similarly to how the comic books do it, because it was really well done. The ending actually made a lot of sense. I mean, just, not giving any spoilers, but you think about what's Punisher's end goal, right? Like, aren't at some point you tipping the scales too far in your behalf, and aren't you becoming the thing you're trying to stop? So I'll kind of leave it out with that. But no, the television show, the show on Prime has definitely tread some new ground, with obviously some more relevant modern kind of touch points to it. It's its own thing, and I think they've done a really great job with it. But yeah,
Sean,
A-Train doesn't die this way.
No. That's how he died in the comics, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Who took him out? Who took him out in the comic? Who took him out in this? Who was that who took him out?
That's Huey.
That's Huey?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's a big difference then, too, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
Well, that
massive
was the
difference.
thing is, I forgot the actor's
Homelander doing
name.
it.
Who's the actor's name from Shaun of the Dead, gentlemen?
You're talking about
Simon
the
Pegg.
main Simon Pegg,
Simon Pegg, thank you.
Frost.
So Huey in the comic books was based. His whole design was based on Simon Pegg.
Who played his dad? Who played his dad?
Simon Pegg played Huey's dad in the TV show. So I thought that was a nice little nod to that. I will say I did think the story of A-Train got a very clean, kind of like ending to it. Not that A-Train. That's a good one. Because we saw him avoid killing a woman, ultimately sacrificing himself to avoid it. And the whole reason boys really got going and Huey's kind of fight into this was because the love of his life was basically run over by A-Train, because he was doing a superhero thing and couldn't be bothered to not kill someone innocently. And the way he died was dodging killing an innocent person. I thought that was really well done.
That was awesome, right? He dodged her and stopped, and he ended up spinning off.
And he
got
spun
some
out
redemption
because he
as a
had to
character, for sure.
a little dive to the side kind of thing. Which, if you're moving that fast, surely you can stutter step or something. I don't know. I don't have super speed. I couldn't tell you how the physics work. We didn't put a baby in a microwave. That's all I know.
It felt like the Flash a lot in that one segment. Actually, it looked like X-Men, where everything slowed down.
Dude,
He was walking around and moving things.
Honestly, that's what bothered me so much about it.
Let me
Because when you have such that touch point of the Quicksilver scenes from the X-Men, the second wave of X-Men movies, where it was done so well, anything you do that isn't up to that level, even if you're trying to, just doesn't look right. Right? It was like he moved him one, and then he did that, and then he got lasered, and it was like, but why? It was really, and he's just kind of jogging at a weird pace that also didn't match the whole slow motion movement of not killing somebody. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Thought it was
better,
weird.
Seth Rogen.
I think it was also very clear. It was very clear that he was going to be the one.
Well, that
that
explains
killed.
why it's not good.
Big splashy death. That ultimately probably won't matter in a couple episodes, I don't think. I expected something else. To be honest with you, I really thought Huey would die, because I think that would actually open up the story in some really interesting ways for all the other characters. I also think it's very weird that Kimiko is talking so much.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it.
I really hate that, and then also the really quick tone shifts of her actually also going back into sign language is just very jarring and like I don't know what the hell that was. Like
It's like her voice
she
doesn't work
attributed
for
it
one
to therapy,
situation.
so there you go, like therapy. But like it was weird. It was just very strange. I knew it was going to happen. I thought like the catharsis of her being stripped away from Frenchie last season was like a like introduction of like maybe she tried to talk, or maybe that was so traumatic, maybe that helps her. But like she's just so carefree and like it really tonally didn't work for me as that character. In the comic book, she never speaks. She's also like mostly feral in the entire book. Like she really doesn't communicate well. But like I just saying she's gonna tit punch Starlighter and hug her. I was like, what the is that even a thing? Are women tit punching? I've never heard of this.
Mike, do you know?
Mike, what do you think about tit punching?
That's a different show. That's not this show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Angel's not a big fan. I get it, Angel. This show's not for everybody, and it's
Consent.
very,
It's fine.
Consent is what I think, Sean.
it's very grotesque at times.
They do a lot of that in the WWE.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's very gross though at times too. Sean saying outside the incredible cartoon, the boys do a really good job of exploring the consequences of powers over ordinary people. Yeah, and of course, consequences are a big deal. And of course, even Homelander having powers, like that mother, he should never have had powers. Like his idea and who he is as a person, and the way he was like raised, and his like his ability to actually with great power comes great responsibility. I wanted him to be. They have a. Oh wait, you didn't watch the second episode, did you, Sean? The second episode. Oh, okay. The second episode came when of course Soldier Boy comes back, and he's in the little capsule, and he's like saying, "I'm like, can someone just close that motherfucking door and lock him in there right now? Can we just lock him in there and freeze out?"
I will say this of everything, and yes, Carl Urban is a fantastic Billy Butcher. I think he's done great. Anthony Starr, hands down, is one of my favorite parts of this show. Like he's has really done amazingly at understanding Homelander as a character, but also making him vulnerable for what would be realistic for the his bringing up and all that. The program to be this poster child of a corporation, he has done so well at that. And throughout, you've just seen the wheels just more and more continually start falling off that wagon or whatever. I really, Anthony Starr is by far and away my favorite part of watching The Boys. I think he just does an amazing job with the character.
Yeah.
Because like even in that phase, honestly, I thought we were gonna get that because that scene in the trailer is so heart-wrenching in what they released. I thought that was going to be like the big kill. Now that I see this and this angle of it, I think he's having to kill Soldier Boy here.
Maybe.
I think he might be killing Soldier.
It's a little upsetting. They asked the cast who was most like their characters. You probably already know this, Sean. And every one of them, to a T, to a person, said, "Oh yeah, Anthony Starr is he's definitely the most like his character."
That's what they said, really? I didn't see that.
Upsetting. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
and
is he just
like on the downtime of seasons, he also did an ad for like some mobile game that was pretty shitty too. I don't know what the hell that was.
Well, sorry for too vulgar for you, Sean, out there, Sean Holmes. But it's a very vulgar show. It's a lot.
It is a vulgar show.
It's a lot, and also the fact that like even like A-Train being taken out and like everywhere they take out, even the conversation with the guy who has that phallic lasso that he's like fighting people with. That's a lot as well. That was like something I was like, really? What do we? I mean, I didn't think that character was gonna come back after last season. I'm like, I guess this is the shock value we're bringing back. Also, bringing in the actual, of course, the poison to take out like the virus, to take out all the soups is a big thing.
Yeah,
it's a big thing, and the fact that like Soldier Boy doesn't die from it, I'm just saying.
That's sitting up in the casket or in the stretcher. I thought was really
the body bag. Yeah,
body bag. Thank you. I like Soldier Boy. I like this. I think it
he's so good.
There are just so many subtle little jabs about the just like the unseriousness of our society in general. Oh my God, modern discourse around everything, right? Like the whole idea that teenage kicks are basically just glorified TikTok model salesmen. It's pretty interesting, man. That was pretty cool.
I do love the way that Soldier Boy, like, he talks, he says all this shit, like, what are you saying right now? He's like, his language where he talks about, like, it's all very sexual, but it's also like very like gross. And I'm like, you hear what, like, even like but Huey talking to him, Huey's like, why are you saying that, man? Like, he's talking about like sodomizing people and stuff.
Right?
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? GR, okay, I know you're not a big fan of the anti-heroes. This whole thing is anti-heroes. All it is. It's like a group of, like, you know what the chat's even saying, like all these bad guys that are pretending to be good guys right now. And this is the very last season. What do you think about What do you think about Homelander? Do you think that character is a character that can have any redemption in this show at all? Like being that bad guy that's, you know, like murdering people. Do you think he'll get some redemption?
No. And I hope he doesn't.
Well, I don't know if he will, GR. You just can't watch this show, can you? I try to get you to watch it. You told me no.
No, it's a bunch of dirtbags, and I don't want. I have no desire to see a dirtbag kill. If I'm going to watch anybody kill, it'd be me killing him.
Oh boy, GR. But you know, the character himself, like he drinks breast milk all the time. So that's what that is. So that's his whole thing too.
Okay, that's enough. That's a wrap.
It's supposed to be good for healing, and I think it's got a lot of calcium for your bones. You know, there's probably a local co-op.
Maybe I should have had that before I went to the gym then.
Maybe it'd help you out, GR. Mike, was there anything that shocked you in this season, the premiere at all? Anything that you're surprised about? Did the A-Train thing shake you?
I don't know. I like that A-Train had he for sure had his moment of redemption in the first episode. I didn't watch the second episode, Brian. My wife wanted to watch it, but I was like, I got to get upstairs on the computer and spend half an hour looking at Got Milk, Anthony Starr, Homelander pictures. You're welcome for that. Those were lovingly curated. Okay, we got A-Train here. Will you pull up Sean's first slide? I noticed something. The one with the actual train. I noticed something because we were having a talk in the chat.
Blue and white?
Yeah, who's that? Who does that appear to be entering the A-Train there, Sean? Am I mistaken? Or is that Rorschach from Watchmen?
Lord. That is clearly a woman.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
My eyes
Very
are
clearly
broken.
a woman with a long hair and a scarf around it.
It looks like
and
somebody
you
with
see
a
the
big
heel.
brown trench coat and a hat. That's so
I
funny.
think it's
can't
clearly
see
a
it at
woman.
all.
More shack from that, bud.
All right. Well,
I
my
know I'm
point
supposed to
is
yes and you a lot of times, but not this time, buddy.
I would
my
say
point
clearly
is
woman
totally nullified. They're talking about Watchmen in the chat, and Sean,
Oh,
you
are
know
they?
my comic, a couple of references to superheroes in the real world. You know, my comic references are somewhat limited to Garth Ennis is one of them.
Yep.
You introduced me to that guy, but Alan Moore is my
Oh, my God.
my guy. He did what? So there are parallels with Watchmen here. Soup's in the real world, but there is a series Alan Moore did earlier. I think still in the early '80s, called Marvel Man, which again explores the idea, and I think it's a bit of an allegory for atomic power. Of you have this power, and with a desire to do good, it still orders everything hierarchically, if not into an explicitly fascist kind of system, into something where, I don't know, somebody with the power is going to end up on top. And of course so I think that the chat is making an apt comparison. I think this one you see, man, maybe more. It's updated because it takes the whole Watchmen thing and then it adds advertising, basically, Sean. It adds the mediascape that's become so pervasive in our lives. I mean, that's what we're doing right now. We're monkeys, flapping our skirts for clicks.
Banana peels.
Banana peels.
I'm wearing sweatpants. I don't know. I didn't get the memo on skirts. My bad.
Yeah, I didn't get it either, Sean. Right. So
it doesn't always work.
The girls left us out.
Mike said he sent the email out. I guess he did.
But this show, I think, maybe more than anything, this is one of my favorites that's been on TV for the past couple of years. Despite, I can understand it being too much for people. A guy's having sex with an octopus. If you say that's too much, I'm out. I fully respect that.
Well, that really sucks,
But it does capture the weirdness and the way that
You think?
voices.
It was
in
Tilda
society.
Swinton too, man. Yeah.
It was Tilda Swinton.
There used to be some level of propriety in the discourse, and this just may because everything has proliferated, because our bandwidth of what we receive every day has gotten wider and wider. But this series, more than any other, captures the unfiltered way that the world is kind of coming at us now, and I appreciate that, even if it's vulgar. Because, guys, the world right now, in situations that are going on, it's a little vulgar. It's being broadcast at us by people in positions of power. So I'm happy to see that they're not shying away from it.
No, I think that is the whole point, right? When a show like this, who is basically holding a mirror up and saying, "Look at what you've done to yourselves, and look at what you've got," and this is what it's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable, because for majority of Americans and people in this world, that's how they live. That's how it is. It is not a good time. There are things. There's a throwaway line where Ashley, as the vice president, says, "Well, we got rid of the DOJ, we got rid of the EPA, we got rid of the USPS, so we got rid of this, and there's not really anyone else to work." It's like, oh fuck, right? Like, and this was filmed months ago, years ago, like a year ago, right?
There's other things too that are going to be prescient, like using AI to say that.
That's what they're doing to Homeland. Homelander's like the worst. That's the idea.
I was wrong. It is Miracle Man. It's a great one if you can find it.
Yeah.
And even what Homelander's doing, the AI thing is crazy. Like Mike, you said, the AI thing. GR, there's a spot in here where Homelander's like there's like Homelander murders like this whole plane, right? GR murders this whole plane, and then he's like. And they say it's AI, and then they're like, "Look, he has 6 fingers."
Make it an excuse.
Yeah, and they use it as AI, and it's like that's what the world's turning into, though. What do we believe what we see?
Well, and the whole Firecracker, I think that's her, Firestar, or whatever the hell that, like, her whole thing is basically, this is your own network, right? Like, your own propaganda arm.
She had to stop taking her lactation hormones because it was affecting her heart.
It was affecting her heart.
At the very beginning of the
I was dying.
New season. What a weird show. What a weird fucking show.
I mean, it's a great show. They have done so well with it. I can't wait for Boys Mexico, if that's still coming. I don't know.
It's still coming.
Whatever.
GR's got to catch up, GR.
But no.
I don't, Brian.
These are realistic themes that are happening. Yes, we might not have superheroes running around fighting and destroying everything, but like, there's a lot of issues that this show brings up that are very true realities for a major population within this country right now, and it should make you uncomfortable. So,
let me ask you: do you think though the whole show though? Do you think like the whole idea of like wiping out all the soups? That's the idea too. But now we have, of course, in the second episode, Soldier Boy doesn't die.
I have a theory.
Can we not kill? Of course, because that's what they want to do. They want to take out, of course, Homelander. Will he not die? Is there no way to take him out? Or is it because that Soldier Boy is the original one, right? So you can't take him out with a virus.
Yeah, so I would say this. Pay attention to Black Noir this season. If they're doing what I think they've done with the character, it is very much in line with what they did with the book, and I'd be very excited to see it. I've probably mentioned it in previous episodes, like, in the 200s or 300s, so a couple years ago. No one's going to remember that shit. I'd say that. I also think Soldier Boy being exposed to the virus might cause the virus to mutate and then affect humans, which I think would be the fear and ultimately lead into like a pandemic storyline. Wouldn't that be a lot of fun?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I just
only if they're going to give everybody masks for it.
But like
they might do that in the show. This show's
there's little throwaways, little like gags that they do. Oh, where's Black Noir? Oh, he does this every Tuesday. what do you mean he does this? Why are you so method now? Why are you using? You were talking full sentences and acting like a scared little boy a season and a half ago, and now you're
But not anymore.
something's going on there. I would be very excited if they go back to the book for that, because I thought that reveal was just really well done.
Yeah, well, I'm just intrigued by it too, because I was like, is this really what the book did before? You know, so I wasn't sure watching. I'm like, is this what the book did? But
No virus was in the book. You had the boys team that is in the show, being the boys but they are basically just trying to murder, and they used a lot more bombs than guns and
bombs
and stuff. There's a lot of bomb stuff.
What's up, Roman?
Yeah. But honestly, it's worth a read if you have Hoopla. Last I checked, I haven't had access to Hoopla, but Hoopla used to have all the boys' compendiums available. They did a whole reprinting when the boys' television show was out, and you could buy them with the new character. Kind of like, each book was like 15 or 12 issues or whatever, and it was like a different character from the TV show on it. All that stuff's up on Hoopla. You could read through it. Doesn't take that long. Still a very
how many books is it?
Piece of media. Total issues I do not know, but I think
it's longer than the Watchmen, right? It's longer than Watchmen.
Oh, much longer than Watchmen, which is crazy considering how many. I have a whole shelf of Watchmen stuff, and that was 12 issues, right? Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, hold on. How many?
GR, how many are in there, GR? You know, right? GR read it.
72 of the boys. Yeah.
72.
And then and then there was Dear Becky, which came out as an epilogue series in 2020, which was 8 issues. But yeah, I guess 72 issues was the main boys stuff. So.
Well, I'm gonna have to go back and read it, because I as I'm watching this too, I'm like, is this like what they were doing? That's wild.
So all in with all the spin-offs, the epilogue series, whatever, 98 issues. My goodness.
That's a lot. How long are they like 30 pages, 100 pages?
Yeah, most modern books are like 28 pages. So.
Oh, okay, 20.
That's a solid weekend dive.
Yeah,
honestly, just dive in, and like, again, like the way that they build the compendiums or collections. I'm not sure if they call them omnibuses. I doubt it. I think it's just the collections. It's very digestible, and it makes sense for the storylines. That's usually how they break it up. So you could easily pick one up, put it down, and come back to the second or third one whenever you want. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to check it out. I'm intrigued to see where this goes. Of course, we're already diving into this virus. I mean, I guess viruses are more like relative or relatable maybe than, I don't know. Like, you think about one virus for everybody out.
Well, we just been through one a few years ago, Brian.
Yeah,
that's probably why, GR. That's probably why.
I want to hear about that again.
Well, that's probably why they went with the virus as opposed to doing like bombs or something like that in this. Think about a virus being relatable to people. That might frighten them, you know?
Brian, I'm hearing some chatter online that they're going to pull a Game of Thrones with this final season. People are scared.
No, I hope not.
God, we deserve something to finally like stick the landing.
I mean, you know what's going to happen is Homelander's going to win at the end, and everybody's going to die, and everybody's going to be mad.
Oh, no. Well,
Homelander's going to win.
That realistic.
Homelander's going to win.
And if he does, Brian, I'm going to come smack you for putting it in there.
I think it's going to happen. I think Homelander's going to win. We'll see, guys.
Okay.
The boys.
We got Brian's prediction.
I mean, I'm going to say it one more time. Sadie Sink is not fucking Jean Grey. I'm just going to say it. I don't think she is. That's it. One more time, guys.
I saw the casting notice, and it is Sadie Sink.
Oh, GR. Then you know what? Timothy Chalamet is playing you in the biopic that I write. Thanks for being here on Kruse Control. Appreciate you guys as always. Hope you have a great night. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. GR Waters, that Thursday Daddy. Thanks, GR.
My pleasure, buddy. And at least if he plays me in the biopic, I'll be skinny again.
I'm going to have him grow a mustache. You're going to hate that, because that mustache will be just a little bit of hair on his lip. And then he can keep his hair dark too, GR. What do you think about that?
Dilligaff.
Thanks for being here, GR. Appreciate you.
Good. My pleasure, buddy.
Thanks for being here, Mr. Sean Sutherland. We're going to miss you, Sean.
Oh, I'm going to miss you guys too. I will. I'll try and tune in from Australia. I'm not sure what time that would be. Probably 3 in the morning. I don't know anyone that would do that, stay up for that show like that. That's crazy. But thank you guys. It's been a blast as always. And yeah, I'll be back in May.
All right. Good to see you then, Sean. We'll see where we're at that point, right? Who knows? Be dominating the Ethoverse. Good to have you, Sean.
What will that be? What episode are we in now?
We're at 452 tonight, so
Crazy.
might be pushing
Crazy.
towards that 500 at that point. So
500, baby. All right.
hey, man.
Bye, everybody.
Good to have you, Sean. Good to have you, Mr. Mike Casey, as well. Thanks, Mike.
Let's see, when it's 6 p.m. in Los Angeles, it's 11 a.m. The next day.
Tomorrow.
I'll tell you
tomorrow.
guys all the winning lotto numbers.
In Australia. So yeah, get that time. See which way the toilets flush while you're down there.
Oh, I'm gonna film it.
They go down
Thanks,
under.
chat.
That's where they go.
Thanks, chat. Thanks for everybody that showed up today, even if you're late. Gilbert, I know you from way back, man. We got Brenny. Thanks for stopping by. It's
Yeah.
nice to see you guys. It's nice to chat. I had a fun time today.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming on a Thursday too. I know it's a weird schedule this week. I live a weird life. I'm selling vacuums on TikTok
No
right
shit.
now. And if you guys want to have some
Mustache
fun,
is selling vacuums on TikTok.
maybe if you guys want to have some fun, go find
His
Eufy,
job
EU.
sucks so bad.
You guys want to come have some fun? Come find me on TikTok. EUFY, Eufy Vacuums. I sell them. It's the weirdest job in the world, but it's fun and they're good vacuums. But we have fun, so it's a weird.
They're
it's a
not
weird
paying
world.
you.
They're not paying me. They actually are, but so that's
Not
why
for this, not for product placement.
we're doing a lot of stuff though with the show. So we're growing, we're changing. We're hoping by next week we're back to. I'm arguing with my boss about my schedule, so hopefully next week we're back to normal schedule. As opposed to being here Friday, we'll be here Saturday night at a little bit later, 7 p.m. So a little bit different schedule, one more time. If you guys make it, love to see you. If not, totally understand. And then by next week we'll be back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So
Hey, chat. If you haven't popped over to Brian's other more podcasty walking and talking show, they just finished their first season. Brian honored me by asking me to come do a season 1 wrap up, and I got a chance to talk with him and Aaron, and I thought that turned out pretty fun. So I think that will be a good entry point if you're interested in getting more of the Cruciverse. So go check it out. And even if you don't want to check it out, you like hanging out with us, so go throw some thumbs up on there for us. That helps us in the algorithm in this crazy new world that we're in.
I know it goes a long
Part
way.
of the Kruse Control network.
Yeah, now we rebranded to the Kruse Control Network because we got other shows coming on. We're gonna have maybe new shows coming too, and so we couldn't just be Kruse Control show. We're Kruse Control Network now. So
I still want to do a comic
If you
corner,
want to,
man.
I feel so bad that I flaked on you about that. I was dealing with
Don't
all
worry
my
about it.
residency bullshit moving to
You're good.
EU. But I'm ready. I'm ready when you come back from Australia.
Especially now that I have
need the
this
homework.
microphone. The next thing is I want to get an overhead camera so that I can do like page turns and you can see the book and the art and I could talk about it that way. That's up
Oh
next.
my God, you're gonna get fancy over there.
well,
I mean,
also
you
we'll build it through our program, and I'll actually be able to bring your secondary camera in. I give you a link for that too. You'll be bring that camera in too. We'll do that.
Look at that.
Yeah, the dog is the funny one. Emmett Dave says, "Oh, I'll give him Pep Star that love out there."
My heart.
Yes,
Great
Peppy.
points, but you make me laugh.
All right, Peppy. I guess Peppy's here. Good to have you too, Peppy. Hope you have a great day today. Always good to have you here too, man. Happy to see
I
you.
like what you said.
Oh, that's good to know, man. Good to know. But you come on back sometime. But guys, good to have you here too. Again, we're gonna keep growing, keep doing more things, grow as a Kruse Control Network, and eventually the idea will be like having shows on every night of the week. That's the idea. So we'll get there. We're working. We're building. Good to have you guys here. Thanks for watching tonight. Appreciate you all. Sean, have a safe trip. We'll see you back in a couple weeks here too. Lily, are you talking about Lily? Are you talking about Lexi maybe there, Sean Holmes? Lily. I'm trying to think about Lily.
She
GR,
pops in
no.
the chat sometimes.
Lily?
No,
Or
it
Lexi
has
does.
to be Lexi. We didn't.
Probably Lexi.
We don't have a Lily.
Yeah, I've been talking to Lexi too. Lexi might be on next week. We're just trying to figure out everything. My schedule's been changing so often, but if you want to see Lexi back, let me know. Of course, like she loves to come on too. She has a lot of hot takes, that's for sure. Thank you so much, Emma Dave. Appreciate you so much. I think you love the content as much as GR loves Chalamet.
Chalamet again.
I know,
Yeah,
Pep
that's
Star.
it.
Good to see you here too, Angel, Queen, Emma, Dave, thanks for being here as well. Of course, Sean, Holmes, Uncle Gilbert, thanks for joining us here live. Queen, oh my queen, thanks for being here too, guys. Everybody in the chat, thank you for coming in, hanging out with us. Always good time seeing you all. We're having a great time. Yeah, I think he means Lexi. We'll get Lexi back too. She'll be popping back in. She's been wanting to come back too, so I need to text her. We need more ladies, we do. Angela might be back at some point too, and of course, Ami comes in here. And then Liz, let's do it. Oh, okay. Well, I was saying, we'll talk about it.
Maybe. She does ask every time she hears me call out like my wife did this or whatever. She's like, I think the people want to know my opinion too. And I was like, absolutely.
I think one time she would just do a hot change, just quick change. Like you go off and she's just there.
Yeah. I got to go take care of the cat or something. Sure.
Yeah, quick change. Quick change. Good to have you guys here. Thanks for joining us here. Happy Thursdays, guys. Keep spreading that love, spreading that joy, and telling everybody to watch Kruse Control. Always hit that thumbs up button, goes a long way. And tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great 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 grandmas and grandparents who said, hey, what the fuck is the boys? Just watch it and find out, because I can't explain it. Until next, everybody. See ya.
Peppy, we need to talk, dude.
Yeah, GR. I know I give you a hard time, but it's for the good of the show.
Yeah, you do, but I want to talk to you about something really important.
Spit it out!
We need to get the word out to people to like and subscribe to Kruse Control.
And join our Patreon. Yeah, you see how we working together now? That's some teamwork shit. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I'll team up with you on this, but our feud is far from over.
Okay, whatever.
We'll see how long this lasts.
Nothing lasts forever, like my Snickety Snacks, which you told me you were going to buy, but I don't see a bag of Snickety Snacks over there on the table. Where they at? Where they at?
Peppy, let's get back on track. The show.
You are 100% right. So, everyone out there,
please like and subscribe.
and if you have a little extra cheddar, please make a donation so that Pep Star can fill up his snack cabinet and get some Crocs too. I gotta keep my paws from burning up on that hot ass pavement. GR, don't ruin this moment. Please like and subscribe.
It helps us with the algorithm, and it costs you nothing. Thanks for watching the show.
Thank you.